DJ DoWrong. DJ DoWrong.
Beatz.
Big money, what we gettin' in the vault is where we keep it in. If a nigga hatin', then the coffin's where he sleeping in. I don't even need a pen, well maybe if I'm signing checks. So all them hoes do what I say, like we playing Simon Said.
But my name ain't Simon though. I go by J Reezy, bitch. AKA I'm going in. Why them niggas sleeping shit? Fuck them haters sleeping shit. I'm higher than a leaf can get. Meet my team, money vault. We kill it off. Reaper shit.
This is Money Vault Cartel. Money in the bank, days BC drinking cocktails. Always got a cocktail. Stories about the ladies, man. They say I'm hella nasty, life of the ladies, man. Riding a Mercedes, man. Flossy and so lavish, man. I'ma keep it poppin', rock and roll like Lenny Kravitz, man. Fire sound the sirens, Money Vault is robbing it. Blade boys, bitch, never callin' quits. I'm way too sick.
Oh yeah. I'm super bad, little nigga, big burner, fuck around and shoot your ass. I bomb your block, I nuke your ass. Now everybody wishing that they never knew your ass. Why you go and fuck with them? Them is the wrong guys. Them haters on me. I got a long line. Fuck that shit, I bust your shit, I bust my shit, you somersault. Don't fuck with the money vault, cause you don't want us hunting y'all.
Rookie of the year, fucked around and let me out. Get 'em, killer. Money vault. What's a drought? Riddle me that, cause I swear we getting bread and this money getting longer. Got us watching for the feds, man. You see how I do it in these streets. We walk it how we talk it, you can even say we preach. I keep it so 100, a nigga so solid. These girls say I'm real, these niggas pay homage.
Northtown, nigga, you know where the fuck I stay. Born gangster, my diapers cuz was blue and gray. Started that Money Vault and ripped that shit the same way. Flying my colors, that green and that gold, mate. Choppers and them Glocks up in my drop. My niggas can't get turned down, cause my niggas is too hot. We turned up, moving a hard line, bitch. Talking that fake shit, body your movement quick.
I'm Capo, and boy, you know it's over. Money Vault Cartel, new problem for the culture. Boss niggas wildin' out, we some getting money vultures. And I got that shoulder strap, bullets ripped through a boulder. Go Reezy, let me get that beat. Cold days brown, roll up that heat. Had Killer bring through some bitches, and DB brought the OE. My boy Jovi got it poppin' now, blowing, getting head. Man, my whole day was so easy. Red Money Vault. That red guy, what the fuck it do? Slime, clothesline, a bike cop. I'm Hulk Hogan in his prime. All my niggas tryna shine, so we live a life of crime. You can get a double up, a whole bird, or a dime. We serving like fast food, my bitches is bad too. Easy red, keep the blicker, my bitches is strapped too. Come and shoot the party up, your bitches get clapped too. I'm a A18 nigga, start reading my tattoos.
Yeah, we the vault, these other niggas piggy bank. Blow dank, I make my whole fucking city stink. Motivated by money, captivated by greed. I do it like King Louis, decapitating MCs. These niggas, they don't want it, like a terminal disease. I pour some gas on them, probably burn them when I breathe. Smoke trail when I leave, spell MVC. A real Vegas nigga, so they envy me.
DJ DoWrong.
Money Vault. Sorry about having to start this bitch over, but I want to do it right. The shit was cutting out on my side. I've got a lot of video that I'm going to show you. So let me tell you again what's going on tonight. You know what I mean? Tonight is a special night. Tonight, I'm going to call it some Las Vegas history when it comes to the hip hop scene. You know what I mean? I want to be able to educate you about two artists that have worked with a lot of artists in the city and have really been putting it down for a lot of years, and they definitely deserve their flowers. The first person that I'm going to showcase tonight, I'm going to get right into the showcases, but the first person that I'm going to showcase is none other than Hitman. And the other artist that I'm going to end up showcasing as well is Jovi Jov, who used to be known as Bobbii Bon Jovi out here. And we're going to take it back to 2009. I've got all kinds of different videos. I got all kinds of stuff to kind of show you how we were moving, what was going on, and what our contribution was to the Las Vegas hip-hop scene and what the contribution is now to the Las Vegas hip-hop scene. So again, this is going to be a history lesson for everybody who's tuning in that may not know these particular artists go way back. And when I say, you might know that they go way back, but do you actually know a lot of the work that they've been doing? There's some that do, there's others that don't, and that's why I'm here on Independence Day, where we do this live every Monday night at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we celebrate independent artists. You know what I mean? That's what we do every Monday, and I'm glad that I'm able to facilitate this tonight to be able to give these two gentlemen some shine. It's very important to me that we give these two gentlemen some shine. There's always been friendly competition. If you know Hitman, Hitman's always been a competitive person, whether it's beat battles, whether it's when it comes to rapping, whatever it may be, he's highly competitive, and we've always been that way as well. So there's always been that friendly competition amongst the crews and everything else in Las Vegas. You feel what I'm saying? And these two individuals, as you'll be able to see, they actually came up in the game together. And a lot of these, some of your favorite artists right now in the city came up with these two individuals, and I got video to prove everything that we're gonna talk about tonight right here on Independence Day. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get started with Hitman Beatz. You know what I mean? Mr. Hellgang Hitty himself, because he definitely deserves all the flowers that we're going to end up giving him tonight. You know what I mean? He's got a new project that comes out July 16th that everybody is anticipating. And I was blessed, like I said earlier, for a copy of the album, and I'm going to play some of it for you. You know I'm not going to play the whole thing because you're going to have to wait until the 16th to make sure that you go download, stream that on all streaming platforms, because the project is that dope. He is not going to disappoint you if you're a Hitman fan. And if you don't know nothing about Hitman fan, tonight we're going to make sure that you know. You know what I mean? You're going to leave this motherfucker today educated on both of these artists. You know what I mean? The first thing that I want to get into is a performance. And this performance is going to date back to 2012. May of 2012. And there was a place called the El Premier nightclub. And Hitman, again, we're going back to 2012. He goes way back before then. But this is where we're going to kind of start this journey for Hitman today. You know what I mean? 2012. So let me get into it. Let me play the video for you. Without further ado, let's get this man his flowers. Today, on Independence Day, we're showcasing the man himself, Hitman Beatz. Check it out.
I told you. Turn me up, nigga. Yeah.
I got a lot of beats and my 808s be banging. In the hood we hanging, chains on they swinging. Face down she planking, ayy, face down she planking. Headed to the shit, and your shit sinking. I got a lot of beats and my 808s be banging. In the hood we hanging, chains on they swinging. Face down she planking, face down she planking. Headed to the shit, and your shit sinking. Around the clock I'm banking, my tree sour is stinking. Dre's no Jamaican, classics I'm making. These niggas shot like I'm tasing them. Running shit in the gymnasium, tryna rock out a stadium. Me, brother, hope I never see them days again. Get a telescope and see me. Girl, you look good to Hitty. Not in Miami, but I'm where the heat be. Freaky, I got us. Vegas, we in here. Them other niggas Twitter line. My shit is sincere. I'm working doing features. My name is all on Google. You niggas is back then. Like frugals, lobster and pasta. That shit hits so proper. You ain't got no cheese. You plain like a whopper. I ain't no doctor, but I recommend you to fuck alone. If it ain't no money, please don't hit my phone. I'm going for a win. I need one like Ay, face down, she planking. Headed to the ship, and your ship sinking. I got a lot of beats in my head, oh, where you banging? In the hood, we hanging. Chains on, they swinging. Face down, she planking. Face down, she planking. Headed to the ship, and your ship sinking.
I think I like her, she a white girl. If she fast on the track, call her Viper. I'm in the club, fresher than a white bird. She give me dangerous mind, but she a Viper. That boy Hitman. I think I like her, she a white girl. If she fast on the track, call her Viper. I'm in the club, fresher than a white bird. She give me dangerous mind, but she a Viper. My with they dream car, they wanna drive her. This bitch a dream car, they wanna try her. She dropping it, then she popping it. Fly chick up in the bed, yeah, she be dropping shit. Bad Louis, you look pretty juicy. Big old booty and a fragrance be goofy. Yeah, that is bad. Bone shaky girl, big man big. Let that nigga girl. She a red bone with an attitude. I'm number one, forget the last dude. I keep around the house like a vacuum. And when I'm on stage, she clap and I ass too. 07 graduated from Chi-N. She been with it, never shy man. Small good, big butt. No time to make love, shortcut. Yeah, Louis, you look pretty juicy. Big old booty, yeah, fragrance be goofy. Yeah, gon' shake big butt.
What up, Hitman? I went from no bitches, fucking niggas bitches. They used to call me scrub, now that they gon' scrub my ditches. You better watch a girl, cause my swag is still bitches. I just give the dad, but you guarantee she gon' be disappointed out. There she, go! 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 That's your man, but he can get lucky. He said, oh, don't be so like you're open. She said she's the teacher, we're open your book. I swear I had to have something with it, though. You're smoking that shrek, I leave your ass wrong. I come with a bunch, but leave your ass wrong. I'm only your pockets, I'm taking your money. I roll with the beat, so we taking your honey. You know we running. Walk down, bitch, go ahead and bunny. You love me, go ahead and fuck me. I see off that lead is a problem. Job so hard, I'm chilling with comments. Yeah, I'm out of space. Wow, I wrote another book, bitch, I ain't never coming down. I promise this shit is a hit. Like when the picture hit the mouth. They tizzle buzzers up the back, you know that nigga's about to clown. What we all about? Peso, chillin' in VIP. We can't slow. Bottles poppin', hoes poppin', we the best, can't slow. And the hoes get low when I say so. No bitches, fucking niggas bitches. They used to call me scrub, now that they gon' scrub my ditches. You better watch a girl, cause my swag is still bitches. I just give the dad, but you guarantee she gon' be disappointed out. There she, got that roll. There she,
Fuck with whole bitches, not ones with no riches. Cook a nigga food and she take care of the dishes. Get my money is a mission, no night and day different. Every day I gotta get the cake like I'm about to celebrate you, hear me? Yeah, ain't on the phone but they watching. Got them hoes marching and they marching like the Spartans. No agony on the beat but this bumping. Catch me blowing loud like I'm trying to break the trumpet. Me and J Taz back to spaz like the schizo. Sipping on that pink, I ain't talking pep no bismo. Talking about that sip slow, this weed here from Frisco. Your weed sound like tiptoes. See the clip, better get go. I make a bitch pop pills, she said make her stay, yeah. Bitch, I bought
Yeah. Hitman Beatz. That's 2012, you know what I mean? And again, tonight, we're giving flowers to Hitman Beatz, a.k.a. Hellgang Hitty. And we're going to take you a little ways back just to kind of teach you a little bit of his history, just to kind of show you how long this man has been going in for the city of Vegas. You know what I mean? Whether it's production, whether it's just, beat battles, whether it's rapping, whether it's now I see him teaching people how to do Pro Tools, like to see where he started and to where he's going. I mean, he always rode for his team. That's something that I always give him, because I've always seen that his team, the same people, most of the same people that was around at that time is still around with him. You know what I mean? And that's a dope thing to see. Shout out to Guru, you know what I mean? But motherfuckers is doing their thing. And I'm very proud to be able to share with you on Independence Day here, right live on Twitch with DJ DoWrong, Hitman Beatz. I'm going to take you and show you. I told you he's involved in beat battles. Now, he's battled a lot of the best in the city. Recently, King Vay, you know what I mean? But he's battled like all kinds of different producers that are out here. Pyro, I know he went against Pyro, and he's got a pretty damn good record as far as his wins column is concerned. And, everybody takes an L. But he always bounced back and did his thing, you know what I mean? And the funny thing is that I didn't even, as I'm doing my research and looking for different things, because I'm looking for a beat battle that I want to play for you guys. Somebody who at this particular time, this was August of 2012, according to the date on the video when it was posted. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh shit, I hadn't even met this dude yet. Because the dude that he battled is somebody who to this day I fuck with. And I didn't meet this dude until about 6 months after that. You know what I mean? And he went against Paperboy Beatz. Now, Paperboy Beatz is like my little brother. You know what I mean? When I met him, and my daughter is about to be 9. My daughter was 6 months old. You know what I mean? So, from day one, I went up to him. I went to a beat battle to see Paperboy go against somebody, and Paperboy ended up losing. And I said, man, I want to get some music from you. You're dope. You know what I mean? And to see that Paper went against Hitman, I called up Paper yesterday, and I was like, Paper, I didn't even know that this video existed. He was like, man. He starts laughing. He was like, the funny thing is when I came out to Vegas, because he's from Flint, Michigan. He was like, when I came out to Vegas, everybody kept saying Hitman Beatz is the man out here. Like, Hitman Beatz does his thing. Like, he's out here rapping, he's producing, like, everybody, like, that's the go-to guy. And he said, man, if I ever had an opportunity, he's just saying this amongst his brothers, you know what I mean? It's not somebody who could actually make this happen. You feel what I'm saying? And he was like, well, if I'm going to battle somebody, I want to battle the best in town. And, he was telling me that story, like I said, last night. And he was like, without even asking, the very first battle that I had was against Hitman. And I said, man, that shit was crazy. Now, watching the video doesn't tell you who won. After making some phone calls, I know who won, but I'm going to let you guys kind of be the judge on who you feel won, because, again, you'll be able to comment in the chats and say who won. So it doesn't matter because the individual won anyway, you feel what I'm saying? But when I end up telling you, we'll go from there. And I'll tell you after we play this. Hitman Beatz. Man, I'm giving you your flowers because it's well-deserved, my brother. You have done your thing for many, many years. When I talked to him on the phone the other day, he's like still tripping off that I used to be Days Born. You know what I mean? It's a name switch, same face, same dude. You know what I mean? He was like, bruh, I've been to your house a couple different times back in the day because I had a studio at the house. And that's where Money Vault would record, you know what I mean, at the house. And it's crazy because after seeing some videos, we'll be able to, and I'm gonna play some stuff as we go along in the show, but as I saw some of the videos, I'm like, shit, my room's right back there, the studio's right here, you know what I mean? There's a spare room right here. I'm like, that's my crib. And some of the faces that pop out, it was kind of cool seeing that, and I want to share that with you. But for right now, we're talking about beat battles, and we're talking about Hitman versus Paperboy Beatz. Let me go ahead and get to that and share that with you. Remember where you might have seen it here first with DJ DoWrong, you know what I mean, if you haven't seen it. But let's get it. The commercials come with it. It's old school. Shout out to Freshman, that's the homie, you know what I mean? A lot of this shit was popping at this particular time. Okay, so this shows July 21st, 2012 was when the battle was. Let's get it.
Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. Haters want me clapped and grown, it ain't easy. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. The game needs me. The game needs me.
She better. Let's go. Paperboy, where you from?
You bad girl, all your friends bad too. 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 You bad, 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 bad.
Let's go, Paperboy. I love it. Paperboy. You're taking on the Hitman. Shout out to Hack the Mac, the fucking guy. Ugly ass Jay Reese in the building. That guy right there.
Tonight's show, we're giving history lessons, you know what I mean? We're giving history lessons on the contributions that Hitman Beatz, aka Hellgang Hitty, has contributed to the city of Las Vegas. You know what I mean? This man's been performing, mastering his craft for a very long time. You know what I mean? And I think it's time to tax these motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? For the third time. So on July 16th, it'll be available on all streaming platforms. Hitman Beatz, aka Hellgang Hitty, is gonna slap you in your motherfucking face with Time to Tax 3. Hellgang Hitty is the title, the name on there. So if you look after Hitman Beatz, make sure you do yourself a favor and look for Hellgang Hitty. Time to Tax 3, July 16th. Because what we about to do right now is we're about to blast the fuck off. And I like the way that he started it. He started it off with somebody who I'm familiar with. I haven't personally met yet, but he happens to have the same engineer that I have when it comes to all of our music. Shout out to Jeremiah, you know what I mean, doing his thing. Always making sure that anybody who we fuck with sounds right, you know what I mean? Hitman, bro. We go way back, brother. We go way back. Yes, sir. And this project, and what I've listened to on every project that you have put out, is the dope thing is it just keeps getting better and better and better. Not just the quality of the music, but what you do as well, as far as how you get in there. I heard you say that you just get in there and like you don't really write anything and you just kind of go bar for bar and do your thing. And you put that shit together, you know what I mean? And there's not a lot of people that can do that. And you can tell that you've been doing your thing for a while. I know that. I'm just talking about my listeners and my viewers. Like, this man has put in a lot of work. You can go to YouTube. You can go to all streaming platforms. If you go to YouTube, you're going to see shit dating back 2007 time frame, I'm sure. You know what I mean? And there's an album that's coming out that's got a... Let me just tell you the features who's on here. Dylan Jacob. You know what I mean? Cheddar Red. That's a longtime affiliate of his. You know what I mean? True Hunnit is on there. Trey Bizzle is on there. Kush Mac is on there. Neighborhood 6 is on there. Poison Marie. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it didn't say Maria. Poison Marie is on there. Let's see who else we got. We got HST Ocho. H Street Ocho. Bruh, if I murdered your name, I tried saying it both ways, so one way I get it right. You know what I mean? Ty Herbo, one of my favorites right now. Sada Baby, you know what I mean? Sky Vegas. A couple more of my favorites. Spitta P and Trey Blue, you know what I mean? And then TM's on that. Free TM, you know what I mean? Free Fats. We saw Fats in the video. He was in the crowd, you know what I mean? I saw Tay Price when he was big Tay Price, you know what I mean? Tay Price is fit than a motherfucker right now, you know what I mean? Thank you for all that you've done, and we're gonna give you some shout outs and talk a little bit more about you a little later, Tay Price, because you had a big hand in what we're gonna talk about with Jovi Jov. But right now, we're about to get in to Time to Tax 3, July 16th. Like, matter of fact, you want to make sure it'll probably be July 15th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You got to make sure that you go to all streaming platforms and get that shit. You know what I mean? Get it. Because we're going to start off with this first track. It's called Another Round. This is how he starts the project off with Dylan Jacob. Let's go, Hitman. Tell him how you feel right off the bat, my brother. Let's go.
love with my moves. The way she twerk got me like, ooh. Hey, yeah.
DJ DoWrong.
Baby in love with my moves. The way she twerk got me like, ooh. She with a friend, bring her too. Treat her like a op, told us like, ooh. Fucking with the man in the city, yeah. Bitch that can dance and she pretty, yeah. Not Cardi, not Megan, but she really wet. We gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. We ain't finished yet.
DJ
Fuck around, need another round. Blow the whole pack, need another pound. Yeah, we gon' get rich, we gon' show the town. I'm infatuated, how you hold us down. She ain't no haters on purpose. She fuck it up, she ain't nervous. I bust out my bitch, she deserved it. I bust out my bitch, she deserved it. I hit her from the back, now I got a light. Yeah, hit her from the back, now I got a light. Yeah, baby in love with my moves. The way she twerk got me like, ooh. She with her friend, bring her too. Treat her like a op, told us like, ooh. You fucking with the man in the city, yeah. Bitch that can dance and she pretty, yeah. Not Cardi, not Megan, but she really wet. We gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet.
When we done, we gon' run in number 2. Bird bitch, cock-a-doodle-doo. That's, I need 2 for 1 like a Drew. Hit her once and turn that pretty pink to blue. That's on this side, inside we got them lined up. Switch sides, ride the pipe and get them fired up. Dog this bitch fire, yo, she fried her and the price up. And my type is the bitch that's matching my bucks, so girl, go hop on that pole again, yeah. And show them boys what a hoe you is.
Baby in love with my moves. The way she twerk got me like, ooh. She with her friend, bring her too. Treat her like a op, told us like, ooh. You fucking with the man in the city, yeah. Bitch that can dance and she pretty, yeah. Not Cardi, not Megan, but she really wet. We gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. We ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Baby in love with my moves. The way she twerk got me like, ooh. She with her friend, bring her too. Treat her like a op, told us like, ooh. You fucking with the man in the city, yeah. Bitch that can dance and she pretty, yeah. Not Cardi, not Megan, but she really wet. We gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we ain't finished yet. Ooh, we gon' need another round, we ain't finished yet.
Now that's how the album right there. I was told the same thing with my project, They Didn't See Us Coming, by a bunch of important people to me, that they said that's how you fucking start the album. Hitman, that's how the fuck you start the album. I'ma look right in the camera. You know what I mean? That shit, like whenever you see me gigging like that, that's genuine shit. That's what that music does to me. You know what I mean? And that's what's important. You feel me? And Hitman Beatz, like, it's good to see where you're at. Hellgang Hitty, I apologize. You know, that's just like some people from back in the day, you know, that still, like D Cross is one of them. He'll still to this day call me Days. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Hellgang Hitty's the same way. But we go back, and again, tonight is a history lesson. You know, I've already shown you some video footage from Hitman back in 2012 doing not only a beat battle, but he also was performing live, you know what I mean? Like, this man, like, it's better that I say who didn't he work with than for me to try to sit here and name all throughout these years artists that he's worked with. I guarantee you he has worked with every single artist that's out here and continues to work with everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, when I first met him, he was probably in his early 20s. You know what I mean? I was in my early 30s. That's one thing, excuse me. That's one thing that I got up on a lot of these motherfuckers. I'm about 10 years up on them. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just talking about 10 years up on them in age. That's all I'm talking about. But we were in these streets grinding, and Hitman will tell you, Hellgang Hitty will tell you that we was in these streets grinding, making sure that our fans were listening to what the fuck we had to say to them. Whether it was the Blade Boys, whether it was Moneyball, whether it was when Jovi went by Bobbii Bon Jovi, Easy Red, you know what I mean, when they were doing their own thing, D-Cross, Dizzy D Flashy, before the tattoos, that Dizzy D Flashy. Yeah, Dizzy Wright is who I'm talking about. And wait till you see some video that I have. Again, we gonna educate you about the Las Vegas hip-hop scene. All of your favorite artists, you see what I'm saying? These artists have been doing their thing for many, many years. But two standouts at this particular time, for me especially, is Hellgang Hitty and Jovi Jov, you know what I mean? And Hellgang Hitty on July 16th, Time to Tax 3 will be out. Time to Tax 3, right?
Biatch.
Yeah, it'll be out. You know what I mean? So make sure that you stream that motherfucker. Make sure you download that motherfucker. I just showed you the first song. The first song had me gigging. And you know what? I'm gonna play another one that I like. I like the whole project. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? But again, I've seen the progression firsthand. If anybody can talk about it, it is your boy, DJ DoWrong, live right here on Independence Day. I can talk about it, you know what I mean? And I don't have to ask for permission to talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? I was there. I was just like last night I was there. Yes, last night at Crave, I was there when Yada grabbed the microphone and Bay Blue was filming Yada say, DJ, there's a lot of Las Vegas rappers that is in here. You got to stop playing all that other shit. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. And I'm looking at them like, yes, Yada. You know how long we've been waiting for somebody to say that, especially somebody with the stature that you have, Yada? Like, that is exactly what we are doing movement-wise. There was no disrespect in the way that he said it. You feel what I'm saying? Being a DJ, I was right there. You know what I mean? I was right next to Bay Blue. You didn't see me on camera because I was in front of him. But I was right there, and I heard Yada say that, and my eyes lit up because I know, like, City Boy Jew, I know Code 7, I know a lot of the artists, Hellgang Hitty included. We've been talking about a lot on how we can push forward the Las Vegas hip-hop culture, you know what I mean, as a united front and get DJs to start playing more. Now, motherfuckers know, if I'm in a spot, I'm playing Las Vegas music. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell everybody right now, there's too many times where I'm sitting my ass at home. You know what I mean? I love it. I sit with my family. You know what I mean? And I'm not begging for shit. But I'm telling you that you are missing out. You are missing out by not having DJ DoWrong participate in your club. Especially if you got local artists that are going there. Especially if you got local artists that are going there. But guess what? I don't need the local artists to go there. I love that they go there. Regardless, I got to help push the movement. That's why I'm in this position where I'm at. This is why I rap some of the time now instead of all the time. You feel what I'm saying? But I do this DJ shit all the time. This is how I make my living. You feel what I'm saying? Just like the way that Hellgang Hitty makes his living. Just like Yada, just like all these artists that are out here that really is saying, we gonna chase this dream. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna make this dream a reality. But we need the help of the DJs, and there's a lot of DJs that are bought in to what's going on. Let me back up. There's a few DJs that are bought into what's going on. You know what I mean? We need to get the majority. You know what I mean? Rat Pack DJs always are doing their thing. Kelly J is always doing her thing. And it's going to suck if I go and I don't mention certain individuals and shit like that. Look, that was the first time I was telling Bay Blue. That was the first time that I got out in a while. But it's because we had to switch venues. I went to go support the artist that was up at the Mingle at the Mansion, which fuck that owner. That owner is a piece of shit. And I said it firsthand because I'm not gonna do business with that dude. You know what I mean? And I don't burn bridges, but the way that he treated everybody that was there was very disrespectful. So that shit moved to another place, and that shit was live. You know what I mean? It was too motherfucking hot, but that shit was live. You know what I mean? And there's no greater feeling than having artists come up to me saying, "You're DoWrong, man. Yeah, I'm such and such. I sent you this track. You played me here." That like last night. Look, obviously I didn't do a good job, because if somebody like Two Tone, somebody like Hitman, like a lot of different people that is now just connecting the dots that DJ DoWrong used to be Days, aka Days Bond, that was in these streets grinding with a lot of these artists doing his rap thing. Yes, I'm talking about myself in third person. But like when I get on this microphone and talk about what I talk about for Las Vegas, I've always been that connector. And I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit, on how I connected a lot of the city, the youth of the city, the hottest artists in the city, how we got started, and we really were doing big things. But we're not talking about us right now. We're talking about Hellgang Hitty, that has put in the work, that's got a new project, July 16th, that's coming out. I'm just passionate about this shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm passionate about this shit. And motherfuckers, damn, he's angry. Nah, it's passion, baby. It's passion. I'm not angry about shit, but it's about time that motherfuckers recognize the important factors in the city, and how big of a part us as DJs can really play to push the movement forward for Las Vegas as a collective. You know what I mean? And I'm down to play my partners. There's a lot of DJs that I talk to. Now, I don't know all these DJs, but the ones that I talk to, they all bought into what the fuck is trying to happen. You know what I mean? We just got to spread out to all these other DJs. You know what I mean? There's hot music that's out there, and we just got to get everybody to hear that. Speaking of hot music, you know it's nothing to us? All the bullshit is nothing to us. Hellgang Hitty got a song called Nothing to Us featuring Ty Herbo. Remember where you heard it here first with DJ DoWrong. You bitch.
DoWrong.
She a move, little baby bad and she rude. She got a rich attitude, making blues ain't mad at you. Hey, now fuck it up, run it up. We ain't gon' stop till we 100 up. If we broke, don't say nothing to us. Big bags, we get it and nothing to us. Real niggas, big bag when we in the club. Bad bitch, big ass, she gon' fuck it up. Backwoods and they filled with some real runs. Niggas pullin' with the skids, we with all the stunts. We fuck it up on the floor with a friend. Money coming in and ain't got no end. Go against the team, you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win.
DJ DoWrong.
So don't get my vibe. Party with bad hoes and none of them fight. Money on the mind, you can see in her eyes. She says she love me, girl, stop with them lies. But she a mood. Lil' baby bad and she rude. She got a rich attitude. Making blues ain't mad at you. Hey, now fuck it up, run it up. We ain't gon' stop till we 100 up. If we broke, don't say nothing to us. Big bags, we get it and nothing to us.
No cap, it ain't none of us. Seen the bag and start running it up. My PO on my ass, Herbo, can't fuck with the blunts. I had a score on the walk, but he fumbled the cup. I jumped in like double dutch. And if you sitting on your ass, you ain't touching up. I'm in the studio with Hitman, the beat made by Hitman. You play around with Hitman, and we gon' bring the sticks in. I'm known to get it poppin' when the beat drop.
See, that's what happens in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? When you're playing some shit that is hot, you know what I mean? Just like the equipment. You can't tell me that shit wasn't grooving. Nothing to Us featuring Ty Herbo. Let's see if we get this bitch restarted and if it likes us again. I'm hoping it's that simple. You know what I mean? When you're a DJ, you got to deal with technical difficulties. You know, that shit happens. And you just keep a smile on your face. No disrespect to Ty Herbo. Obviously, I like playing all of the music, you know what I mean? And it cut off his verse. Let me make sure that I'm okay here, because I definitely don't want this bitch shutting down again. I got another song. And I'm going to play a couple more songs. Let's see how many songs he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 songs. 15 songs that is on Time to Tax 3 that is available July 16th on all streaming platforms. Do yourself a favor. If you can pre-save it right now, go to your favorite streaming platform and do that for yourself. You know what I mean? If not, go into your notes, or your calendar. Put a reminder for yourself at 9 o'clock on Thursday to go and download Time to Tax 3 from Hellgang Hitty. It's definitely worth it. The song's called Loyalty. It's featuring Spitta P and Trey Blue. Man, let's see what they got. This shit playing real good in my headphones. Doesn't sound like it's playing, huh? No, it's not playing. So this is what we gotta do. You know what I mean? We're gonna deal with these technical difficulties. You know what I mean? We're gonna start this shit over as far as the Serato. We'll get this shit going again. I'm with it. I'm with all the bullshit that happens. You feel what I'm saying? If it's gonna happen, it'll happen to me. But that's okay. You know what I mean? Right now, let's see what type of weather we're dealing with. You know what I mean? I'm not the weatherman, but right now, it says that it is 100 degrees outside. I'm gonna tell you right now, it definitely is hotter than 100 degrees in this motherfucking garage where I'm at doing my thing. You know what I mean? I do have an air conditioning on me. And, I'm hoping that motherfucker keeps me going. But I'm here for it. You know what I mean? It's Independence Day. Right here live on Twitch with yours truly, DJ DoWrong. Tonight, we are featuring music from Hellgang Hitty and his new project called Time to Tax 3. You know what I mean? It's going to be available July 16th on all streaming platforms. Make sure that you do yourself a favor and you get that project. Like I was saying, you got to do, like, the music that's on there, the quality of music, the artists that he have that's contributing to the project, it's definitely something very quality that's coming out of the city. And there's a lot of quality that's coming out of the city, but he's definitely a Vegas vet. And I'll say that. He's a Vegas vet that's been doing this shit for a long time. I want to say, and I could be off, but I want to say at least 15 years plus. You know what I mean? 15 years plus. And that's big. That's big. He's really starting to master his craft, like I was saying earlier. And it sounds like he's got an ear for, like, I've heard him replay shit, and the shit sounds sometimes doper than the original stuff. You know what I mean? And that's big when you're able to do something like that, where you're recreating a vibe, but you're making it your own. You know what I mean? And he's got a great ability of doing that. And I'm proud of him, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've seen his come up firsthand, and it's been definitely a journey, you know what I mean? A good journey, because I've seen all the growing pains, you know what I mean? Everybody goes through these growing pains, you know what I mean? All right, let's see if we're back in the game here. You really do like me. This song's called Loyalty, featuring Spitta P and Trey Blue. I'm keeping my happy face on. Uh-oh. We got sound? Yes, we got sound. Let's go.
Don't talk to me about being real. Don't talk to me about being real. Yeah. Don't talk to me about being real. Yeah. Fuck how you feel. Yeah, don't talk to me about being real. Yeah, I done gave niggas pass, I done gave niggas straps, I done gave niggas tracks. And I ain't even get shit back. I remember when I died, these niggas laughed at me. Same niggas tryna ask me for my strategy. You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? All I wanted was your loyalty. Yeah, you can pay for all them years you ignored me. Yeah, when I didn't have a way, they would've hit me up. When I didn't have that money, would've hit me up. Now they see me with the Mozzie and they see I'm up. Now they see me with the Mozzie and they see I'm up. Didn't wanna deal with me till I got a deal. Definitely won't see me no more when I get that meal. I got a hot day with that money for some Netflix and chill. Bitch say she love me, hope it's you for real. It always stay like this. I got an Xbox One, but I can't play that shit. I do this shit for me, don't care if they like it. I'ma flip that money up back in the day, sidekick. This cup cost too much, no, I ain't sharing sips. I'm a hustler, I ain't nothing like my parents is. These niggas switch up and change like some appearances. Got your bitch wanna choose cause you embarrassing. I remember when I died, these niggas laughed at me. Same niggas tryna ask me for my strategy. You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? All I wanted was your loyalty. Yeah, you can pay for all them years you ignored me. Yeah,
in this bitch, don't forget the name, right? Ask for help and what they do. Not shit. We rock myself now, counting blues in the cockpit. We ain't autopilot, ain't no stopping now. Special thanks to all the people you see not around. Hey, look, I'm down to the bank with the pack, smoking Zai in the back. Make them feel it like they heart been attacked. Used to stay by my side, we no longer attached. Cut out the slack, I had to run up a sack. You ain't believe me though. Told you, I'm a diamond in the rough. I showed you, I'ma grind for what I want. Give a damn about who hating. What I do is motivation. Get it right now, no time to be waiting.
I remember when I died, these niggas laughed at me. Same niggas tryna ask me for my strategy. You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? All I wanted was your loyalty. Yeah, you can pay for all them years you ignored me. Yeah.
It's grime up cause they done play with me too many times. So much hate in the air, it's time to read between the lines. Saying you don't see me, then you niggas must be blind. Try to take my chain, niggas dying, mama's crying. Benzo, wanna pull up with my kid for. And we be smoking on that Indo. Real nigga from 6-0. And all my niggas do is rich roll. And I always got my pistol. Wait to see them stars up in my roof. Can't wait to fill my pockets up with blues. Me and spitting hit, making hits we don't miss. Making plays in the city, my niggas tryna get rich.
Remember when I died, these niggas laughed at me. Same niggas tryna ask me for my strategy. You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? You left when I needed you, so how you mad at me? All I wanted was your loyalty. Yeah, you can pay for all them years you ignored me. Yeah.
Hellgang Hitty. You smell that? You smell them flowers? You know what I mean? Hellgang Hitty been doing this thing for a long time, and tonight on Independence Day, we celebrate Hellgang Hitty and all his accomplishes. At least accomplishes in my eyes, and I know he's accomplished a lot, you feel what I'm saying? He's put in the work to put himself in the right position. And recently I've been seeing him, like, you can't say that he don't fuck with everybody in the city. You can't say that he doesn't give everybody an opportunity to learn something. You know what I mean? If you give that opportunity, if you want to learn, the lessons are learned. You know what I mean? There's a dope interview that he did with Code 7. Make sure you go to YouTube and check out that interview. That's a dope interview. That's what I like about Hitman. He's never been one to hold his tongue. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's got opinions. You know, do we always agree on things that we say? No, of course not. However, that doesn't make it any different. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean like, oh, I don't fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing like that. It's always love. You know what I mean? And he definitely deserves his flowers. You know what I mean? We've been listening to a few tracks, you know, through some of the adversity that we had to face with my shit shutting down on us. You know what I mean? But we've listened to a few tracks so far from the Time to Tax 3 project that's available July 16th. I called him up, said, bruh, I know you got the project coming out on the 16th. I sure do want to do something special for you on Monday. I want to take people back and I want to teach people some of your history. You know what I mean? Because they need to know. There doesn't need to be any type of questions whatsoever on the contributions that you have, not only to the artist, but to the city of Las Vegas. You feel what I'm saying? And that's big, man. Because there's not a lot of people that can say that they touched as many people as you touched. And I'm too old to say pause or any of that other shit. But for all the youngsters that right there, you would say pause, there's your pause, okay? But he's done his thing with a lot of the different artists here as far as production, as far as rapping, like whatever it is, he's had his hands in a lot of different projects. And he told me, man, I was a little like, I'm going to use this word. He said he was a little salty that I didn't reach out to him on the They Didn't See Us Coming project, the DJ DoWrong project that's available on all streaming platforms right now that features 18 tracks and 25 different artists from Las Vegas that's on that motherfucker. And he was like, man. And I told him, I was like, look, I see how busy you are. I know you're doing your thing. I wanted to be able to kind of show you what we were doing. And this is not my first project that I want to do. We're going to start working on a second project, and I would love for you to be part of that second project. Is you down for that? And he was like, yeah, come on, man. And he said that to me before he realized that I'm Days Bon, same guy. You feel what I'm saying? So I know now that he knows that, the love's even that much more genuine. You feel what I'm saying? And that, like I said earlier, that's what I love is when motherfuckers really recognize that, yeah, this motherfuckers was at all these shows. I couldn't tell you how many times that we did shows with Hitman all the way from probably 2007 on, to be honest with you. Because as the Blade Boys, you know, shout out to Wink Bane, shout out to DB Dollars, you know what I mean, CP DiBiase. You know, we were considered a group. I don't know if you could really see that, but the group called Blade Boys, you really can't see that shit. Weak ass little arm. But Blade Boys, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about them. To MVC, to our individual shit, to all kinds of different shit. You know, we've done all kinds of shows. And Hitman was right there, just like we was right there, you know what I mean? So when I'm talking about I seen the progression, these beat battles, I was at a lot of these beat battles. When I'm searching for different videos and stuff that, again, we're going to get into more stuff when we talk about Jovi and his contributions to the city. You'll see Hitman pop up in a few different things in there as well. And you'll see me pop up in a lot of the different videos, you know. And again, all this older shit, I went by the name of Days Bon. DJ DoWrong came about. Let me tell you the story one last time. I just like music so much that I had this little mini controller and I thought I was the shit. And I was like playing music at little parties and shit that we would do, MVC parties at the house or whatever. I'd be the music player. So I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And motherfuckers said, man, if you figure out what the fuck you're doing on that, you're going to do these motherfuckers wrong. And I said, well, that's what I'm going to be called, DJ DoWrong. And it was a joke. That's why Days Bon was still Days Bon and DJ DoWrong. This DJ DoWrong shit, in my mind at the time, wasn't supposed to manifest into what it manifests into now, to where I've been on that other side. You feel what I'm saying? As an artist, knowing that, damn, there wasn't that support, or I wasn't making hot enough music to make sure that it was undeniable. You know what I mean? Like, I try to reflect, I try to figure out, and I know that some of the music that we did, a lot of the music that we did was on point. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of Hitman's music has been on point, you know what I mean, for all these years. And motherfuckers recognize that. People like Sada Baby recognize that, you know what I mean? And yeah, I told you, he's got Sada Baby on the album, on the project. That's important. To have motherfuckers outside of Vegas to know who the fuck you are. And that's what a lot of us as artists have to do, is we have to do a better job. We're doing a fucking fantastic job, but we could always do better. But we're doing a fantastic job right now with, again, coming together as we're coming together and really pushing each other's shit. You know what I mean? We don't necessarily have to have that one person that is like everybody backs. If we back everybody together, we're gonna be good. And there's a lot of people, and I've been trying to get better too, to, you know, repost on my stories people shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to Smiley Hayes, you know what I mean? She really rode for your boy and got me a few more followers. That's all I ask. Subscribe to my YouTube. Come on to Twitch at 10 o'clock every Monday night for Independence Day, where we celebrate independent artists right here. You know, it don't cost you any money to do that, and it probably would take about total maybe 30 seconds of your time to just go and check out DJ DoWrong. Because I do this for y'all, you feel what I'm saying? And that's all I ask. Support me like I support you, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna continue doing this regardless, you know. But it would feel good to have more people to either tuning in. Again, my goal is to get different producers to tune in, different artists to tune in when we go live, so we can interact. You know what I mean? And especially if we can get outside of Vegas, we get other DJs involved as well. Like, I'm trying to create something, but it's not going to work as fast as we can have it work if I don't have everybody. Like how we in the club saying support, I need everybody's support on this in Las Vegas. There's so many people that do music in Las Vegas. I need you to tell a friend, because I promise you I support you. Reciprocate that back to me, you know what I mean? It's not going to cost you a dime, and you're going to get free promotion for it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I support independent hip-hop, especially in Las Vegas. But I support independent hip-hop worldwide, and that's real. You know what I mean? Hitman Beatz, Hellgang Hitty. I'm going to play 2 more songs. This is Success from Sada Baby off the new project that's available July 16th. It's called Time to Tax 3. Let's go.
They mad.
Yeah, my success got him upset. Nigga mad, thought he was up next. All that down talking still ain't up yet. Sippin' walk daily, I ain't seen him with a cup yet. My success got him upset. Nigga mad, thought he was up next. All that down talking still ain't up yet. Sippin' walk daily, I ain't seen him with a cup yet. Yeah, niggas hating on my success. Niggas hot cause they broke and they suck, yeah. Left you niggas at the bottom, now you stuck there. If your bitch come to the lab, she gon' fuck here. Collect the paper like a teacher, bitch, better have that homework. I be booking this shit, now baby, show me how that don't work. I'm getting paid, futures, nigga, what the fuck is less work? My homies that decrease, increasing my net worth. Yo, bitch wanna fuck me off these petty ones. Pull out that diamond tester, he get sweaty, huh? Already fucked, you can go be his little bitch again. The way we ballin', yeah, these niggas gotta wish to win. Yeah, my success got him upset. Nigga mad, thought he was up next. All that down talking still ain't up yet. Sippin' walk daily, I ain't seen him with a cup yet. My success got him upset. Nigga mad, thought he was up next. All that down talking still ain't up yet. Sippin' walk daily, I ain't seen him with a cup yet.
Got my walkie cup, and a lot of bucks, no Milwaukee bucks, beat and shot you up, buck shots out the shotty, beat and popped you up, but we little rascals, oh damn, got a whole cam, spray them whole damn, no I ain't paying for that pussy, no ma'am, niggas get the train too hard and we scrape them, smoke a nigga with a lot of smoke, vape them, no we don't hate you, we just don't fuck with your kind, I shank you, sometimes I don't need no 9, I ain't gon' chase you, I'ma pull up if your ass outside, catch him in his whip, send some bullets through the sand,
yeah, my success got him upset. Nigga mad, thought he was up next. All that down talking still ain't up yet. Sippin' walk daily, I ain't seen him with a cup yet. My success got him upset. Nigga mad, thought he was up next. All that down talking still ain't up yet. Sippin' walk daily, I ain't seen him with a cup yet.
Hellgang Hitty, Sada Baby. That's how you get outside of Las Vegas. You know what I mean? That's a big feature, but that's a feature that he worked for. You feel what I'm saying? He's done production for him. And again, he does production for a lot of artists. Hellgang Hitty nickname came from Mozzie. Yes, he fucks with Mozzie. Yes. And, you know, like I said, I'm proud of everything that he's doing. Tonight, we're celebrating Hellgang Hitty right here live on Twitch with DJ DoWrong. He's been grinding for a lot of years. Like I said, I want to say 15 plus years he's been out here doing his thing. You know what I mean? And the quality of music that he not only produces for himself, but for other artists in Las Vegas and outside of Las Vegas is always something to listen to over and over again. You know what I mean? Even if it's not your music, somebody else is listening to that particular song over and over again. You know what I mean? And that's dope. When you could tackle all kinds of different markets with the type of music that you make, it's not just boxed into sounding like one type of shit. That's big. And that lets you know that you really worked on your craft to make sure that you are the best at what you do for yourself. You know what I mean? The last song that we're going to play off Time to Tax 3, that's available July 16th on all streaming platforms. Make sure that you go and get that project. The last song that we're going to play is called Big Factor, and it's featuring True Hunted and Cheddar Red. Now, Cheddar Red is another individual that's been around all these years as well, doing his thing. You know what I mean? Doing his thing. And, you know, again, just seeing the progression of everybody, and, you know, the lyrics just get better, the deliveries just gets better, the music just gets better overall. You know, again, I'm comparing it to where I seen them come from firsthand all these years ago to where they're at right now. You know what I mean? Hellgang Hitty, True Hunted, Cheddar Red. Let's show them what you about. Big factors. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Hey, Steph, stir that shit up, huh?
8 figures. Yeah, racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands, it really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now. Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands, really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, you get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now.
Get clapped up, nigga bag up. P90 on me, nigga put that Mac up. Send them fly to your head, lift your hat up. Same thing going for that bitch, fuck a Mac up. Last time they did a raid, fuck my sack up. Sent the bitch right to the blade, pull me back up. And the bitch know I'm leaving if she act up. Be a good girl, then daddy fuck your back up. Yeah, I really want your bitch if she on that. You doing powder boss up, bitch, she on crack. If I tell my bros green, then he on that. Sitting outside of your low and he gon' smack. You can catch me on the street where the hoes at. Bitch don't break, man, fuck where the bows at. If that shit don't stink when they blow that, gotta hit a stain, man, fuck where the poles at.
Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands, it really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now. Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands, really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, you get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now.
Again in the drought, fully stocked niggas out. Zombies running in and out. I got a Draco in the couch. I got so much bread I can't count. They got the feds watching the house. I get them P's, nigga, fuck an ounce. I don't do it for the clout. Got a new chain, it's a buzz down. Feeling like Kobe in the clutch now. Really don't really give a fuck now. 10 racks really ain't much now. Yeah, nigga ballin' hoe swish. Clumsy hoes falling on dick. Yeah, I got the Glock and the stick. Cheat code if I pop it a glitch.
Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands, it really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now. Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands, really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, you get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks. Big business, no tucks. Niggas ain't winning cause they suck. Ay, on the clock, now your time's up. Me and True true on the way to 100K. 10 city bitch, we can get it like 100 ways. Get like this, gotta grind like 100 days. 3 niggas score, we done ran like 100 plays. Racked up, strapped up, don't know you. Back up, made 70K off recording. I done fuck around and fit the Mac up. Big kid, I'm only get bigger. My only goal is to get richer. Straight niggas out like a pictures. Cutting fake niggas out the picture.
Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 mess, it really ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, get shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now. Racked up, strapped up, downtown with a new bust down. Big factor, no actor. If I throw you a package, go touchdown. 10 bands ain't much now. I done moved up and you stuck now. Go get the team, you can shut down. Ballin' on niggas, we the Bucks now.
Now, to me, that particular song right there is one of them songs, you don't hear me say it about a lot of songs, but you've heard me say about it about a few songs, that you can play that song over and over and over again. The way that shit slaps, like, I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be one of my go-to songs in the club, because that shit, and again, I'm not trying to compare it to nothing, but that gave me some Migos type vibes, the way that they was doing their thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hellgang Hitty, shout out to True Hunted, and shout out to Cheddar Red for doing their thing on the song Big Factor. The song is part of the project that's got 15 songs on there that features some of the best artists that are in Las Vegas today. You know what I mean? Some of the hottest artists that are in Las Vegas today on Time to Tax 3. It's available July 16th on all streaming platforms. Make sure you support the brother. He's been putting in the work. If you're out and about and you see this man and you never met this man, make sure you say what's happening and tell him that you appreciate his contributions to the city of Las Vegas. He deserves that. You know what I mean? He deserves that. Look that man in the eyes and tell him, just like I'm about to look in this camera and tell him, Hellgang Hitty, Hitman Beatz. A lot of love from me, man. Days Bon, you feel what I'm saying? DJ DoWrong. I love what you're doing, brother. Keep doing it. You know what I mean? Keep doing it. I want to get into the second part of this showcase, the history lesson that I'm trying to give to you guys. And this time we're going to talk about somebody who was formerly known as Bobbii Bon Jovi. Bobby being with 2 I's, Bobbii, Bon, Bon, Jovi, Jovi. If you go and search on YouTube, which you're not gonna have to search too much stuff. I got some key moments showing his progression in the city of Las Vegas and what he's done and his contribution that he's made to the city. Jovi Jov, you know, I met him in 2009. And, you know, I know that he's been out here since 2007, originally from LA, you know what I mean? But he rides for Las Vegas and has been riding for Las Vegas for many years now, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like he gets the necessary flowers that he should get. And a lot of motherfuckers will be like, well, man, why, like, on your project, you got Jovi on every song. You know what I mean? That's my brother. Both of us masterminded the idea of getting all of the hot artists that either we know or that we've heard about at the particular time on the project. You know what I mean? And with the intention of doing more projects and getting more artists involved and stuff like that as they see what we did with the first project. And, you know, like, he did his thing. And I want to, again, just kind of show you that he's been doing this thing for many years. But before I get into Jovi Jov, I just want to I'm going to give you the connection. I was in a group called the Blade Boys, like I mentioned earlier. There was 3 of us. We used to do a show on LV Rocks called On the Blade Radio. And on the Blade Radio, you know, we would talk our shit, we would clown, I would bring different music to play, you know, in the city, and a lot of times it might be somebody like TDK, it might be somebody like Mr. Finley, it might be somebody like Two Realist, it might be somebody like The Landlord, it might be somebody like D Cross, it might be somebody like Jazz Laser. I'm mentioning all of these different artists because I've seen firsthand all of these artists that are your favorite artists now. I've seen where they've started, and I've been able to see everything that these artists has done, you know what I mean, to put themselves in the position where they're at. And when I was in the group Blade Boys, I would say 2007, 2008, 2009, we were really getting our movement moving. And, you know, we were doing big things, doing a lot of shows. I'm talking about doing shows at like Bunkhouse, you know, your typical place, Bunkhouse, Beauty Bar, wherever they would have us, we were performing there, you know what I mean? And I got a couple performances from the Blade Boys that I wanted to show you. Now, this is circa 2009. Yes, 2009. So we're talking about 12 years ago. So again, it's for nostalgia purposes because it's going to make sense with everything that I talk about on how the Blade Boys tied in to a big movement that we had called Money Vault. But we'll get to that. And this all ties back into Jovi Jov and even Hitman Beatz. It ties into him as well. But I want to go ahead and show you a couple performances from the Blade Boys. Let's get it.
Major motion picture shit, man. Real-time shit, man. Yeah, quick bang. Get your money in, man. We on that. Let's boys. Yeah, we can let's go. What's up? Like, was this a movie? Watch us like a movie. Yeah, we gon' show you how to get it done. 'Cause we can be incredible. But we don't bang. in a Uzi, pointed at the crowd and say every red rapper's down. You are now listening to the sound of Bobbii Bon's music that is out to get down. What's up? What's up? Like what's the movement? Watch us like we're moving. Yeah, we gon' show you how to get it done. Cause we can be in bread. Yeah. What's up? Like what's the movement? Watch us like we're moving. Yeah, we gon' show you how to get it done. Shout out Davis.
Man, we thought we was the shit because at the time you were not performing on the strip. Hellgang Hitty will tell you were not performing on the strip most of the times back in 2010, 2009. They wasn't having that shit, you know what I mean? They were not having that shit. Now it's everywhere, but they wasn't having that shit at that particular time, straight up, you know what I mean? And you know, it was fun doing the Blade Boys thing, and then my sister's boyfriend at the time, shout out to Raven, he goes by Bird. Bird was like, yeah, there's this dude, you guys are doing your thing, there's this dude by the name of Showcase. He's got a video shoot that he's doing, and this is 2009, like the end of 2009. He's got a video shoot that he's doing. You should go to the video shoot, Go Network. The dude's really about his shit. You know what I mean? He does good music. You should check him out. I said, fuck it. I got with the Blade Boys. I said, come on, let's go up there. And we go up there. You know, that's where I met Young Tay, who changed his name from Young Tay to Capo Young. And we'll talk a little bit more about him as we're going through this. But him and Young Tay was doing a video called Hating on Us, I think is what the name of the song was. And that particular video, I had met Jovi Jov. At the time was Bobbii Bon Jovi. And we went out to the car, and I was like, man, you got to hear my music, because we got to politic, and he said he rapped, and I was like, I rap too, you got to hear my shit. So I had a nice little system in the car at the time, and I'm playing my shit, and he's playing his shit, and I'm like, man, you hella dope. And, you know, from that moment on, from his video shoot, and it was on with me and Jovi, and that's been my brother ever since. And we've gone through many different phases together with many different entities as far as artists are concerned. And I tell you right now, two of the individuals out of all of this shit that stood out together, somebody who calls my kids his nieces and nephews, somebody who I call his daughter my niece, you know what I mean? This is my brother, you know what I mean? No bullshit. And I'm so proud of all of his accomplishments. And that video, that Showcase, I'm going to show it to you. I'm in the background, fat boy with a yellow shirt. And when I say fat boy, I'm just big like how you saw me. You know what I mean? I'm not as big now, thank God, but I am super gray compared to where I was at before. You know what I mean? But that's wisdom. That's what the fuck I call wisdom right there. You feel what I'm saying? Wisdom of navigating these Las Vegas streets when it comes to this hip-hop culture. You know what I mean? Let me get into this though. Showcase, Hating on Us, featuring, at the time, he went by Young Tay, but this was some of the hottest shit at the time. I felt like, you know, people were really trying to do this sound. Check it out.
Remix production.
What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating? What they doing hating?
Cause they ain't got it. 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 Yeah.
What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating? What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating on us? What they doing hating on us?
I said, what they doing hating on us only cause I'm skating on them. 22s on the ride, 6 photo blitzes on them. Me and Young KB knocking pictures off they wall. Doing nothing like Mac 10, dog, we bang a ball. And you know we get it in. From the time we hit the club to the time we hit the door. And we be leaving with they hoes. And the haters keep hating so they don't retire. But we be getting promoted, cause we fly, yeah, I mean higher than towers or sky rises. Even habitual liars couldn't deny you. You see the bracelet here, you see the
chain I'm wearing. You see the watch I got, watch your bitch just stare. I'm a walking designer bag, just look at my arms. I ain't gotta say much, your bitches look at my charm. Y'all niggas is full of shit, but I don't mean no harm. My niggas is full of fire, you can call us arms.
Hating on us, what they doing? Hating on us, what they doing? Hating, what they doing? Hating, they ain't got it, 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 they ain't got it. Hating on us, what they doing? Hating on us, what they doing? Hating, what they doing? Hating, they ain't got it, they ain't got it, they ain't got it, they ain't got it, they ain't got it. Check it, they ain't got it, they ain't got it.
Stop hating on the boy, debating on the boy. Big chain got it looking like a dating on the boy. Cook crack, somebody should throw an apron on the boy. Got your chick in the kitchen cooking bacon for the boy. They call me young Tizzy, little buddy, I gon' get him. That chopper hit his side and fuck up all the nigga rhythm. I'm high up in the sky, I be shitting on the pigeon. You haters trying to fly, but you're looking like a midget. I tell Tipper, get me a pound and keep rolling. Trying to see either I'm hot or my cheeks swollen. Throw me a beat, watch how I catch it like T. Owens. And all that's my swag, I'm telling you, he stole it. Big money, baby, young boss lady. He only mad cause his son might be my baby. Fuck you, pay me, that's my motto. And I jackpots like Lotto, hater.
What they doing? Hating on us, what they doing? Hating on us, what they doing? Hating, what they doing? Hating, they ain't got it, 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 they ain't got it. Hating on us, what they doing? Hating on us, what they doing? Hating, what they doing? Hating, they ain't got it, 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 they ain't got it. Hating on us, what they doing? Hating on us, what they doing? Hating, what they
Yeah. So that was Showcase, and at the time he went by Young Tay, and he would end up changing his name to Capo Young. And you know, at that time, like I said, I had created a bond with Jovi Jov, and you know, he fucked with my music, I fucked with his music, and he was really putting shit together, really trying to establish himself, which he had done. Like I said, he came out in 2007. This was about 2010 time frame, 2009, 2010, and he was really starting to pick up some steam. And he invited me to go to a video shoot called Studio for one of his first videos that he had. And what's dope about it is, look in the video, because you're going to see some of the veterans that you see really popping in the game right now. What I mean by that is, I'm going to help you. You just got to look for them because they look the same, just younger. You know what I mean? So you're going to have Easy Red in here. He's part of the song. You know what I mean? You're going to have, at the time, he went by Freaky Rio. You know him right now as Mr. HTO himself, Rio Rivas, okay? You're gonna see all kinds of different people. G Momo, you know, the Block Boy. G Momo, he's from San Bernardino, but he goes back and forth and has been going back and forth for all these years. I saw him in the video. And we'll name some more people that we see that's in here. This is behind the scenes for the video called Studio. One of the first opportunities that I really, you know, out in public, got to really interact with Jovi and look at the people who showed love. Again, see who you recognize. Let's get it.
Cop that 5-4 bag off.
Yeah, that's out right now.
Hey, that shit go, my nigga.
What's poppin', man? It's the boy Bobbii Bon Jovi, man. You know what I'm talking about? We at the video shoot right now for Studio. Featuring my boy Easy Red. Slim. Slim's in the building.
Red.
Oh shit, don't want
Slim.
Studio/limo tent video shoot. You know how we does. I got my props.
Easy Bang Bang Cannon Gang. We in the building. You feel me? Got the AK.
Sean Sloan at Bobbii Jovi video shoot. We finna get this.
Well, baby.
We all serious?
Y'all good. Y'all good. Do it again.
This nigga pull it up.
Come on, we got to
Keep the light up.
Stop. My Gucci bag off.
Take the
I'm not
Gucci
feeling
bag
it
off.
in this scene.
All right.
Carlos, I'm not feeling it.
I'm not.
Give it to you at 60.
Yeah. Was that sexy?
Just kind of go that way. Go that way. Don't look at the camera. Just go that way. All right.
We get it poppin' from the club to the studio.
Go ahead. All right, right. Camera. What's poppin'? We at Bobby. Video shoot. We getting it in. Everybody out here. We're having a good time. It's Tanel. You know what I'm saying? She's part of the crew. Just doing things. You know what I'm saying? The Candace in the building. Easy. Major.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about the shirt.
Okay, Dub, you already know.
That's it.
Over here now?
Boy, Easy Red. Hey, I'm shooting. You know, got my medicine. Me and Mickey Monday, you know. Candace, my nigga inside.
Shit, man.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas acting Hollywood, man. I ain't signed. I ain't Hollywood. I will shoot at my house. In the living room. That's where the next scene is.
Vegas is my Hollywood, nigga. Vegas talk to you.
Hey, if everybody line up right here, Carlos, get a shot of that. It shows Jet too on the phone too, so it shows Jet on the crew. Cause it ain't showing like where they at, but it's showing the niggas ready to go in. You know what I'm saying? I think I get it. So give my hand.
Why you gotta say why shit? Chicken joint. What should I say? The fuck to say right now.
What's going on, brothers? Everybody in the city of Las Vegas, it's your boy Carlos, aka POOKA, Study Hall Entertainment, man. We getting it in, you know what I'm saying? We filming Bobbii Bon Jovi music video right now. I'm just directing it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of support. Got J Love, you know, support, you know what I'm saying? Assistant director.
Hey, what's good? You know, this your boy J Love, Mr. So Rated X himself. You know, shout out to my brother XP. He the one that started the whole Rated X thing. Shout out to him. We doing Bobbii Bon Jovi video. You know, I got my little Italian look going right now. You feel me? We getting it in.
The outside of nightclub scene, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to E, the nightclub, for letting us do that. Now we over here at Hybrid Sound Studio. We're gonna have a lot of cameos, everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's like 10 o'clock right now, so we're gonna go into the second session of the video. And I'm excited.
Yeah, we out here by Bon Jovi music video featuring Easy Red, man. We getting it cracking right now. You already know, man. Lil Will. You know what I'm saying? I love music. Love music.
Jazz up here, Bobbii Bon Jovi video shoot, showing love to my nigga. You already know what it is. We in the studio.
Monday, Young Cannon Ransom Gang. I'm at the homie shoot. My nigga Red, Jovi, we in here. Cannon shit.
So, man, we out here supporting Bobbii Bon Jovi. Love music, man.
What up? It's your boy Loso, Carlos Ferrari here for Bobbii Bon Jovi. We getting it in, you dig?
Yo, it's Spitz at the Bobbii Bon Jovi shoot, getting it in. Let's show some support.
Hey, one of the boys showing support to Bobbii Bon Jovi.
Hey, yo, it's C-Del, the boy Wonder here with Bobbii Bon Jovi video shoot. You dig?
Gutter, you already know what the fuck it is, Ruger. Can't hold down my nigga, nah, man.
What's good, man? It's your boy Freaky Rio Dunn, Dada, you feel me? SH Rep, you feel me? Got my niggas up in here, Bobbii Bon Jovi video, you feel me? Finna get it. Young Cannon.
Hey, yo, what it do? This your boy G-Mo Block Boy, Hard Life Entertainment. I'm from the Dino. Came to represent my nigga Bobbii Bon Jovi. What it do?
Fat Boy ENT, that's entertainment company for you blockheads. I'm just here supporting my boy Bobbii Bon Jovi, Easy Red for the video studio.
Michelle from Study Hall ENT. Model of the year. Hi. Ada Nevada, the hit mechanic.
Carlos, the director, Mr. Carlos Rivas. Right now, what we're doing right now, we're setting up the lights and stuff. We're finna do a street scene where pretty much everybody's driving to the studio, leaving the nightclub because they couldn't get in. So we're finna get it in right now. We're gonna start filming in about like 5 minutes. I got the producer, Chanel, and one of my good directors. He helped me out here. Mr. Eric B. You gotta look out for him. You know what I'm saying? Gonna throw some big rains out here. We gonna get it popping. We gotta make sure the wind don't run these lights, man, because, man, it costs a grip. All right, y'all. Bobbii Bon Jovi. Get the album. This is hot, man. 5-4 bad guy. For the shoot,
I'm in Las Vegas. Y'all call the radio station, 104.3. Request turn it up. It's hot right now. I need y'all to do that. I'm chilling with my man Bobbii Bon Jovi, 5-4 bad guy. Make sure y'all go get that. I listen to every track, and it's hot.
Mr. So Rated X himself. I'm out here supporting my nigga Bobbii Bon Jovi. 5-4 bad guy is gonna be in store soon. You feel me? Every CD on there, every track on there is fire. Every track. Please believe that. Straight up. Follow me on Twitter at JLoveSoRatedX. You feel me? We get it in. Coming to a blade near you.
Days Bomb, Blade Boys representing. We at the Bobbii Bon Jovi video shoot. You know what I mean? Go ahead, let me get this up off you. You know, we live on camera. This is what it's all about right now. You know what I mean? The 5'4" bad guy. Watch the dude with the bat, because he will beat the shit out of you with the bat. And trust, we don't bring a bat to a gunfight, because there is straps too, bitches. That's how it happens, you know what I mean? So check out the video. The video gonna be tight, you know what I mean? We got water, you know, it look like gasoline we pouring. We need to
Sound Studios right now, shooting a car scene,
whatever.
Performance shot, you know what I mean, with me and Easy Red and the young Kennedy.
We in the street in front of the studio. It's about the studio. We about to go in the studio next. Everybody pulling up from the club scene, parking their whips, and we snapping, you know.
My phone blowing up and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm eating these lifesavers because I'm high as a motherfucker. We finna get popping on the street. This is a cameo shot. Like the Bible, equipped for survival. I murder my rivals, send them up to heaven. He's an early arrival. Big guns, we got those, and you know we cock those. Chopper bullets hit you more than Hector Camacho. Hole in your chest is the size of a pothole. These spaghetti sauce leaking out your tomato. Leaving that Bronco, that white one like OJ. The boys right behind me, I like low like okay. Blowing on Obama, I'm riding to the end. Never riding with a pen, but I get it in. I'm busy getting money, I'm in the studio. I get it in, no cameo, 10:30.
I need y'all to stand like y'all taking a picture. You know what I'm saying? I'll be standing. Y'all got a pause. I'll be standing like a photo. Don't even say the word. I'll be standing like a photo. Then we say Ricky Bobby. I want y'all like this. Like all go one way. Ricky Bobby. Like kind of like, you know, like a race car. I'm mad Charles Talladega.
Oh, well. How you doing? I'm faded, my nigga.
Bobbii Bon Jovi, video shoot. Study Hall ET, you know what I'm saying? Study Hall Films, that's who's filming this right now. We're doing it big. Follow me, you know, J Love So Rated X on Twitter.
I'm gonna do my next video.
Get it in.
We doing the last scene, man, in the booth, actually, you know what I'm saying? I just did mine, my nigga Easy Red knocking it out, you know what I'm saying? Really super laziness, man. We been doing this shit all day, yo. A little tired, man. But we just finished the shots in here, too, man. With some rough shit, man. Performing shots, it came out pretty live, man. Shout out to my nigga J Love for coming down the line, you feel me? Getting on blow, rough off a couple Jager Bonds. Thanks to my nigga Jager Bonds.
Look, motherfuckers have MySpace.
Yeah, man. Go
check out my MySpace.
A lot of work into it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like I said, this is footage from
I fuck with you if you fuck with me.
2010, like April 2010. Let's get into the video that behind the scenes footage was for.
Yeah. I'm busy getting money, I'm in the studio. I get it in, no pen in the studio. We get it poppin', bring the club to the studio. Kush bottles, goofy hoes, bring them to the studio. Them niggas hard, now that's only in the studio. They poppin' off, but that's only in the studio. I keep the Looney Goonies with me in the studio. He need a movie role, he acting in the studio. Engineer, turn my phones up, someone turn that lights low. I don't really need them cause my chain is like a light show. Remote control car, it is not made by Psycho. My whip get her wet like she fell out the lifeboat. Only fuck with fly hoes, I don't fuck with 5-0. I drop a CD and it still like the Bible. Equipped for survival, I murder my rivals. Send them up to heaven, he's an early arrival. Big guns, we and you know we cock those. Chopper bullets hit you more than Hector Camacho. Hole in your chest is the size of a pothole. These spaghetti sauce leaking out your tomato. Leaving that Bronco, that white one like OJ. The boys right behind me, I like low like okay. Blowing on Obama, I'm riding to the end. Never riding with a pen, but I get it in. I'm busy getting money, I'm in the studio. I get it in, no pen in the studio. We get it poppin', bring the club to the studio. Kush bottles, goofy hoes, bring them to the studio. Them niggas hard, now that's only in the studio. They poppin' off, but that's only in the studio. I keep the Looney Goonies with me in the studio. He need a movie role, he acting in the studio.
I'm the ruler, he's insane in his medulla. Damaged jeans, hella skinny, big enough to fit the Ruger. I do you no homo, give his album promo. No camera with the hammer, I'll be snapping like a photo. When I'm full of that dodo, damn that perk got me coasting. When that Nina get the roasting, they will find you in the ocean. Codeine be my potion, I drop it in the Mountain Dew. Dope boy, I got rocks like the mountains do. Call us the counting crew, we be counting racks. If I'm not in the trap, I got a stripper on her back. Hide my backs in the lack, don't you ever try to ride me. I'm mash out, Talladega, Ricky Bobby. Easy red means stop, try to stop me. Pack towel, bring them fucking Goonies where you die. We'll pack you in the lobby, we'll pack you out the party. Bet that cannon turn your face to a skull, Ed Hardy.
Easy Red, Jovi Jov. The song was called Studio. That came out in 2010. Again, what we're doing right now is I'm giving you a little bit of a history lesson as far as the longevity that Jovi Jov has had in the city of Las Vegas and the contributions that he's made to the culture. He does have a new project that's coming out at the end of August. We are going to take you through a lot of the years fast, you know what I mean? There was an interview at the end of 2010, and you're going to see Hitman in this as well. At the end of 2010, there's an interview in front of the Boulevard Mall, and Hellgang Hitty might remember this. Def Jam was there, and Def Jam basically was auditioning people, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, Jovi does a little bit of talking. He's interviewed, and then afterwards there's another interview. Let me show you. I'm not going to talk. Let's see if Hellgang Hitty remembers this shit.
While you on the phone real quick,
you already know.
Let the people know where we at, what's going down.
Yo, let me call right back. Right now we at the Boulevard Mall outside of the Sheiks, man, on Flamingo and Maryland Parkway, man. Def Jam decided to come out. Shout out to Reebok. They're trying to give us local artists, man, a chance to shine, a chance to showcase our talent, and a chance to show that Vegas as a whole is a music powerhouse, and to show that we deserve a deal. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came out. Big Mag, you know what I'm saying? We got urban culture out here. We got a lot of movements out here, man. Too many to name, but if you're a local artist and you out here and you showcase your talent, man, shout out to you. If you're a local artist and you just came to support, I really shout you out. And it's Bobbii Bon Jovi, man, 5'4" bad guy. Holla at you.
Vegas, stand up! Okay, I am Bobbii Bon Jovi, Vegas. Shout out to everybody. I'm a fly little guy when I walk in the club. A nigga like money, had his own with stuff. I'm so fly, you look right. I'm about you, be my day tonight. I drink dark, let me drink light. So give me a bottle that cruise on ice. I'm coming with ice, ain't so bright. At night you can see me coming like headlights. I'm a VIP, don't cross my boat. Unless you're a bad chick and you think so. Baby, I go. Strikes on green light, baby, I go. Strikes on green light, okay, that's enough of that there. Damn, that's long, that's your hair. Oh, you mix, that's what's up. Catch your girls and we can look. I'm looking for the bad chick up in here. Everybody wanna in here. I'm the VIP cause up in here. It goes down up in here. Strikes on green light, baby, I go.
Yeah. So in that video, you saw Jazz, you saw Jovi, and you saw Hitman. You know what I mean? You got to see him perform the performance that he did for Def Jam at that particular time. But you also heard him talking about shout out to all the Las Vegas artists doing their thing. This is 2010. At the end of 2010, there was a lot of artists that was going there. When I say that there's a lot of artists, there was another interview. And let's see if you recognize these individuals.
Yeah, man. Here we go. Okay, go ahead. You take over there.
Team Gutter. Like I said, Mr. Holy Macaroni himself on iTunes right now. It's $1. You cheap motherfuckers, go get it. You understand that? Follow me at DCross23. Me and Dizzy D is battling for the #1 video in Vegas. I mean, this my man's right here, you know.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Dizzy D Flashy. Follow me at Dizzy D Flashy. I'm in Vegas. I'm doing my thing. I'm at the Boulevard. I'm with all of my niggas. My niggas doing their thing. We all done perform. We keeping that shit flashy. Get at me.
Motherfucking crazy. Oh yeah, it's your boy Tony motherfucking Dot Whistle. 100-round drizzle. You feel me? I don't got too many words for nobody, but yeah, I'm gonna make it big out here. You feel me? Las Vegas, stand up.
45. UrbanCultureMagazine.org.
Like I said, Dizzy D Flashy, which is Dizzy Wright before the tattoos. You know what I mean? You saw D Cross. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Jovi Jov has rubbed shoulders with all these cats, have come up with all these cats at the same time. You know what I mean? And one thing that Jovi's got a nickname of Live Show Jovi, because when he performs live, he really brings a show, brings a lot of energy. We've got a show this Thursday. Make sure you tap into my IG. It's DJ _DoWrong, and I'll give you more information on that. But make sure if you're in Vegas, you come check it out, because it's going to be a dope-ass performance. Jovi Jov will be performing this Thursday, and I'll give you all the information. Just go to my IG so I can share the information with you. So we're talking about him performing live. There was a show that they did. Let me check the year. (2010). A lot of this shit was jumping 2010, 2011, 2012. So this was a show that him and Easy Red did. And this is just kind of an example going all the way back on how good they do performing. Check it out.
Yeah, nigga.
Candy Bang. Chill. We need everybody that's still in this motherfucker to come up, you know what I mean? Fuck with us, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my nigga Young Guru, the whole Triple E gang. I do have a video shoot coming up. Go to Study Hall, ENT.com. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm busy getting money, I'm in the studio. I get it in, open in the studio. We get it poppin', bring the club to the studio. Kush bottles, Ruby hoes, bring them to the studio. Them niggas hard, that's only in the studio. They poppin' on, that's only in the studio. I keep them loony goonies with me in the studio. We need a movie roll, get in the studio. Engineer, turn my phones up, someone turn that light slow. I don't really need them cause my chain is like a light show. Remote control car, bitch is not made by tight on my whip, hit her wet. Now she fell out the light road. Only fuck with fly-O's, I don't fuck with 5-0. I drop a CG and it sound like the Bible. Equip for survival, I murder my rival. Send him up to heaven, he's an early arrival. Because we got those, and you know we got those. Chopper bullets hit you more than head dug Camacho. Holding your chest is the size of a pothole. Least to make it sauce, figuring out your tomato. Leaving that Bronco, that white blood like okay. The boy right behind me, all I go like okay. Going on Obama, I ride till the end. Never riding with a team, but I get it in. I'm busy getting money, oh, I'm in the studio. I get it in, open in the studio. I get it poppin', bring the club to the studio. Kush bottles, goofy hoes, bring them to the studio. Them niggas hard, but that's only in the studio. They poppin' on, but that's only in the studio. I keep them loony goonies with me in the studio. They need a movie bro, in the studio. I'm the ruler, he's a saying in medulla. Damage cheese, hella skinny, big enough to pick the ruler. I do, you know, homo, give us out a promo. No camera with the hammer, I'll be stabbing like a photo. And I'm full in the dough, damn the perk got me coasting. When they need to get the roasting, they will find you in the ocean. Cold D, be my potion. I drop it in the mountain dew. Go boy, I got rocks like the mountains do. Call us the counting crew. We be counting racks. If I'm not in the trap, I got a stripper on her back. How my back's in my leg, don't you ever try to rob me. I mash out Talladega, Ricky Bobby. Easy red me, stop, try to stop me. Fat town, bring a fucking room where you job it. We'll pack you in the lobby, we'll pack you out the front. Bet that cannon turn your face to a skull.
going down, it's going down. Behind my limo, give them all a pill. Now they all ready to get. I don't need a room. They see me behind my limo. It's going down, it's going down. Behind my limo. Fresh off the plane, now I made it to my limo. I get in, and now I'm getting lit up in my limo. You while I'm getting hair, I'm getting red up in my limo. And these bulletproof windows, you get lit up on my limo. Get some bottles in my limo. Get some models in my limo. I only keep those models that is following my limo. That purple in my limo. Watch highlights in my limo. I never get that white guy in my limo. I don't get this up, I bring the trigger to my limo. Got these strippers going crazy, cause these girls up in my limo. I am at the beat, but I can be in the like I'm movies. Jovi murders any beat, cheddar instrumental. Get back to what happens in my limo. This is cracking, got these bitches booty tapping in my limo. Put it all on YouTube, there's a camera in my limo. Why you watch your bitch get hammered in my limo? Put the weight to my limo, then you know I'm about to get it. Some models with me and my driver is a chill, man. We open up the door, they all get in my limo. It's going down, it's going down, it's going, it's going, it's going down, it's going down behind my limo. Give them all a pill, now they all ready to get it. I don't need a room. I'm going and going in my limo fucking over your ride. It is an info. Size is me, so we so cruising in my limo. You be staying in a rental ride. Jovi with no info. I got groupies in my shit. For all you broke niggas, I keep toolies in my shit. In the back, getting bread, watching movies in my shit. In the windows, hella cheating, you not seeing who I'm with. Up and coming actress, drop ahead to sex shit. And I drop so much cash, the bitch do a backflip. Just put your bags up in my limo. You looking at a boss, roll down the window, social demos like you driving, calling Kimbo. Let the seats the rest of my hands, and I got enough room to play with me, my Nintendo. Yeah, don't you wish it was that simple? God damn, this was so presidential. On my way to my limo, and you know I'm about to get it. Got some models with me, and my driver is a chill, man. Okay. We open up the door, they all get in my limo. Let's go, it's going, it's going down, it's going, it's going, it's going down, it's going down behind my limo. Give them all a pin, now they all ready to get it. I don't need a fool, can't see me behind my limo. It's going down, it's going down, it's going up into my limo. And it's jumping in my limo. Got some porn star bitches like that coming to my limo. Yeah, fucking and they coming in my limo. I get all up in a motherfucking stomach in my limo. Only rain suit, bombs in my limo, run last in that pussy, like I'm jogging in my limo, roll that kush, yeah, foggy in my limo, look, shorty on my dick, cause she know me like a fiddle, I get right between the legs, call me Malcolm in the middle, 5'4", yeah, I'm in the bitch, she's thicker than a ladle, bitch, and make her booty bounce like a ball, when I dribble, and you know I keep a coat, for them strippers in my limo, yeah, that posted ass, for them pictures.
So this is 2010. That was live show Jovi himself, formerly known as Bobbii Bon Jovi, Jovi Jov, and Easy Red. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to give you a little sample of a performance that was 11 years ago, and each time, and we just rehearsed today, you know what I mean, for the show for Thursday. And that's any artist that takes their craft serious. Don't just show up on the stage and just do your shit. I know it works for some people, but when you want to really give a show, there's a lot more that goes into it. And Jovi is one of those guys that will give you a show. Hence why he got the nickname Live Show Jovi. You know what I mean? They don't call him Live Show Jovi for no reason. And at the time in 2010, you know, this toward the end of 2010, motherfuckers is really trying to find a space, whether it's, you know, participating in rap battles and shit like that. You know what I mean? He participate anything to get your name out. You know what I mean? You had to try and go any avenue here in Las Vegas, you know, whether it's mixtapes, whether it's albums, whatever it was, motherfuckers was grinding, and Jovi Jov was definitely grinding at this particular time. I'm going to show you one of his freestyles that he did, and check this out.
ladies, it's the boy Bobbii Bon Jovi. Look out for that new mixtape, Flyboy Music. My nigga Jay Reezy's dropping, featuring me, Cannon Gang, Money Vault. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. Look. Cannon Gang, nigga, we a bunch of dragons. Real street niggas, so my youngins add 'em. This nigga so bummy that the bums is laughing. I'm like Ray Lewis when I'm running at 'em. Long ass clips on them guns be blasting. Put holes in them when them lasers tag them. Make them disappear like I know some magic. I'ma have them ready when the Reaper come to snatch them. This nigga just woke up a fucking dragon. Gay shells leave that nigga's pumpkin smashed in. This nigga say he hate me with a fucking passion. He mad cause I'm buzzing and this buzz is tragic. I'ma catch him slipping like he lost his traction. Chopper split his ass like a fucking fraction. So I'ma call a hearse for his fucking casket. I'ma kill him in his verse, I'm a fucking cannon. I heard your little verse in the fucking cipher. That was the day that you fucked your life up. Cause I got bars like I'm serving life, bruh. Tell that weak ass nigga put that mic up, put that mic down. And I mean right now, faggot ass nigga probably sleeping in nightgown. In my white coupe looking fly as a white pigeon. Bitch, you couldn't see me even if you use night vision. I'ma run up and take his life when it's murder time. Up close and personal, stab him like 30 times. You're making bitches on me like I'm doing the dirty wine. Bitches never on you cause you look like the dirty kind. Bitch, I'm like 30 mines, land mines, nigga. Catch me in your house like a landline, nigga. I'll put your body where they can't find niggas. So think before you write your next rhyme, nigga. Cannon Gang. Niggas sleeping on me out here, nigga.
Hey, where the baddies at? Hey, where the baddies at? Let me know.
DoWrong. So, you heard him say in that freestyle, I mentioned Money Vault. So at the beginning of 2011, DB, myself, Wink, Papo, we all got together. And I've always been a connector of, you know, making sure that I keep my ear to the streets, you know what I mean? And so with me meeting Jovi and at the time meeting Showcase, like I told you, they were in their early 20s, meeting Easy Red. I was introduced to a producer that was one of the hottest producers, you know, same with Hitman at the time, Jay Reezy. And, you know, we basically, let me show you. We basically decided to come together. It was all the hot cats that was, you know, really doing their thing. We decided to come together and form a label, basically, kind of taking a model from Cash Money, you know what I mean? We decided to call ourselves Money Vault Cartel, Money Vault Music Group, you know what I mean? And because all the artists that were involved were all individual solo artists, with the exception of the Blade Boys. We were part of that as well, but we were all individual artists as well before we came together as the Blade Boys, you know what I mean? So we came together, a lot of us were making buzz, and we created the idea of MVC, which was Money Vault Cartel. And for a while, we were really, really running our thing, doing our thing. And so on the left-hand side is Easy Red. Next to him is Jay Reezy. Next to him is formerly known as Young Tay, changed his name to Capo Young. Right there saluting you is DB Dollars. Next to him is Papo. Papo was more of like the PR, the graphics. Like he wasn't one of the rappers. Actually, I'm wrong. Jovi is next, and then Papo's the one that's next to him. Shit. Look how skinny Jovi is at that particular time. Jovi's always been a fan of taking off his shirt. Anybody that's ever seen him perform, when he was super small, and you've seen in some of these videos, he's never had a problem. Like, it was just a matter of time. We always joked around, how long is it going to take Jovi to take off his shirt? Because it was guaranteed that that shirt was going to come off. And as you see, and if you know him now, he's really into fitness. He trains people, and he's no joke. However, Money Vault Cartel, when we came together, like, we were running the city. And when I say we were running the city, I mean, we're doing big shows. I looked up and found a couple flyers, you know what I mean, from 2011. Mook's birthday, Mook from Two Realists. It was his birthday. And Mr. Finley, Landlord, and Money Vault Cartel was on that ticket that performed. And I remember that. We had a lot of good times at that particular event. There was another event that we did we did events all the time, but Daddy Max, like we did a lot of stuff to really get the name out. And we did a whole album, and unfortunately, the album never saw the light of day. But I'm celebrating our basically spot in creating what we created here in Las Vegas. And I want to be able to share something with you. We did a photo shoot and all came together and had a lot of fun. You'll see how goofy, and again, this is when Jovi and Reezy and Capo and all these guys are in their early 20s. We're in our early 30s, the Playboys, you know what I mean? So we're there kind of as mentors and trying to give them the game, but I'm going to be honest with you. We was probably just as fucked up as they was, you feel what I'm saying? And we'll get more into that. But check out this behind the scenes footage just to kind of show what this movement was doing.
Hey, man. What if it's somebody? Hey, what if like the whole time you record, it's just somebody in the background mugging the camera? Like they don't like that. Every time you come around, they're mugging. What
Oh.
I be walking with my team, bitch, you know we clean. That's why these niggas muggers like they mean.
Capo, but hold up. I be stepping out, niggas be hating. Hold up.
You know I do it in my city. I'm nothing but a G, but that ain't something that you wanna see.
Yeah, but hold up. I'm a plain gang money go getter, and even in a the fuck? Money ball, nigga. We up here at the photo shoot, chilling and shit. All acting stupid. It's early. Feel me? It's like, you know they always lie, so it's like 5 in the morning. It's like 5 in the morning. Everybody hungry and shit. Illuminati Jovi. I slay niggas that don't love me. I kill niggas real talk. I slay niggas that don't love me. Real talk. Real talk. I slay niggas. With the K niggas. I break niggas and slay niggas. Like a lollipop.
You feel me? Should've said, you feel me?
You feel me?
Like a lollipop.
Hey, no, for real though, the rest of the day, I'm not gonna be in the camera. I'm gonna just be the nigga in the back bucket. So if you see, hold up. I gotta get my and if you see me in the back, looking at a nigga like, I'm finna take him out. I'm gonna take him out. So y'all just look. You gonna see somebody in. Pocket full of that, you
hoes ain't getting none from it.
New money.
Big bitches, new money.
Big rims, fast cars, spread.
Fast bras, big stunting.
New money.
Big bitches, new money.
Money ball cartel.
Living broke, oh well.
Got new money. We fresh up in this bitch. Hoes fighting over.
Jello Beatz, holla at me.
Rose red and my diamonds blue. Rose red. It's red. Rose red and my diamonds
Candy
blue.
gang.
Keep a dime chick like 5 times 2.
Let go.
Rose red and my diamonds blue.
Money ball this bitch, act like you know, nigga.
right there. You sit down there.
They call me Rose Red, middle finger to the feds. I be popping mans till I can't feel my legs. I be twisted like some dreads, 2 bitches in my bed. One giving me head, the other one kicking some eggs. Time to wake up, nigga, get your cake up. Handcuff your bitch, I'm a Mac like the makeup. Blue you a hater, pick your face up. Pair of SBs every time a nigga wakes
Money Vault photo shoot, what can I say? Niggas at home. Taking pictures in your bathroom.
Kill it, man. It's Money Vault. Money Vault. Y'all know what it is, man. Jay Breezy.
You see Reezy. You see over there. There he is there. You feel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wipe out.
One footer. That boy got that 1-footer. Don't flash.
Leaving the photo shoot.
Two bags red and my rose red.
What's really good, man? It's your boy, Illuminati Joke. Now I'm playing this with Bobbii Bon Jovi, man. We out here with the Money Vault. We out here with the Money Vault right now, man. We 702 skate park in Las Vegas, Nevada, man. Northtown. Doing this photo shoot, man. You know how we do, man. Money Vault. We do everything official, man. Fresh from our trip from LA, man. All-Star Weekend 2011. Niggas out here flying. Oh, you know you a star when your barber get up at 7:30 for you, my nigga, and you don't get there till 9 and he still ain't tripping.
Tatted and got it. Tatted and got it.
Gary on the other side, he don't want to show you niggas. That's how niggas get indicted doing shit.
Shorty on me and she back in that.
Yeah.
Watch the ground game, nigga. You gotta block the ground game, though.
He said, yeah, watch the ground.
He liable to hit you with one of them shin kicks.
About to smoke a couple of some of this
Trust now, look at the stats. I'm leaving them in the dust and they can talk, but I don't really hit too much because it's my life, 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 my life. Because it's my life, 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 my life.
I said, ooh, my life is so beautiful. Now I'm all turned on. Now I'm all turned on. I said, ooh, it's much better than before. Now I'm all turned on. Now I'm all turned on. I said, ooh.
You know, we would always have a good time and as you could tell, we were having a good time at that particular time. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm just grateful to be part of a movement that was really putting things down again between 2010, 11, and 12. We was doing a lot of shows, really, you know, but we didn't make it outside of Vegas at that particular time. However, we ended up working hard, and like I said, there's some ties to Hitman that goes back to this. And let me show you. This was, I told you when I was looking at some footage, I'm like, hold on, that was my crib, and you know, it was before we were going to celebrate one of the Money Vault members' birthdays, and all of a sudden out the studio I see Hitman pop out. You know what I mean? So yeah, when he said, I've been to your house and done music with you, this is going to go back to, I want to say about 2011. Let me just double check. Yep, February of 2011. Check it out.
Yeah.
Big dick, I put it in. She say, ooh, goddamn. Take a hit of what I'm blowing. This, that. Ooh, goddamn. Chain braid, I got the club.
Hey man, you know what it is.
We got the beat.
Capo, feel me? Money Vault Cartel. We chillin' in the vault, man. I'm in here with the bosses. I ain't nothing but a small piece of the team. You feel me? It's my boy Killer B Day, you feel me?
Team say go with shit.
I'm in here, man. You know what it is, man. Look. That man, you feel me? We know y'all wanna be here, you feel me? We can't help you on that, you feel me? It's either a choosing field, some, you feel me, money or something, you feel me? You need to go home between that. You might have to talk to the man all the way in the back with the stripe. You can't get, you feel me, boss, man. Hold on.
If you're cool and sticking this, you don't even show up to the event, nigga. We smash it.
Tonight, live it up just for one night. We party.
All time, nigga.
Major money. It's gonna take all you gonna get you to come to your show, man. It's the vault, man. You see it ready to be this hard-time hustle for a long time. None of these folks here eating. I ain't out on none of that. They eat they sell. You feel what I'm talking about? It's money made.
Yeah, it's only a Monday, my nigga. Don't get it twisted. Money Vault Cartel came in the dime. It's my birthday. I'm home. I just recognized my birthday about 3 hours ago. 24/8.
One of the young generals. Bobbii Bon 5'4". Can't even fucking build.
Shut up.
Nobody here touch it. Fire on. But man, Beatz in the building. Man, look, you see who it is.
No, I'm a gasser.
Everybody in the spot tonight, man.
Jay Reezy in there mixing some shit up.
Money Vault. You feel me? You know what it is.
In the building.
Everybody in the house, man. You feel me? Jay Reezy in the building. You feel me?
For the money that attract these bitches.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? That nigga walk into. We got everybody in the spot. Everybody in the building, man. It's Money Vault Cartel. Remember the name, you feel me?
Hey, happy birthday to
you know what it is, nigga. Happy birthday to my nigga. Do a
manual zoom and you feel me? Get it on my board. Hey, look at it.
Hey, my neck worth 6 racks and that's off the sloss and check it out. Cali like you feel me? Y'all get 5'6" rapper. I'm
you feel me? You know what it is, man.
Junkie video.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, we all my nigga, my cousin Chase the pig.
It is, man. Same bikes to pimp.
When we face to face, it's like my head up against the mirror.
For all of them, you know what I'm talking about. Newest addition to the squad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the initiation yet, you dig? But when it's official, it's gonna be a motherfucking fire. Hey, you know what it is?
My nigga Kill about to lay his verse in Junkie because we doing a video.
Video coming soon.
2
weeks. Video coming soon, my nigga.
You know what it is? TDK in the building. Where you at, TDK? TDK, man, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I baked up with my baby mama. Told me
another OG in the house. He don't want to come. You the fan base of OG, man. TDK.
check it out, you feel me? You know what it is, man. We told you we in here. Shout out to everybody, Money Ball Cartel, man.
Check out for the mixtape coming soon, my nigga. Tango Master Dom.
And you know what it is, Rebel Red Edition, Capo. Check it out.
And I got a bag full of green. And I got a bitch with a bitch that'll fuck your bitch while I'm in between.
You know, what was dope about us is the energy. When we got together, the energy that we brought made a lot of people attract to that particular energy, you know what I mean? And at that time, it was important for Vegas hip-hop, you know, to show that unity. And it's the same shit that we talking about now, you know what I mean, in 2021. This shit was in 2010, 2011, even before then. But you know, the time frame that we're talking about, you saw Hitman there, you know what I mean? Fats was around us, and just to kind of give you an idea, with the Blade Boys, you know, with us being a little bit young, older, we wanted to make sure that we had some younger cats that we fucked with as well. And you know, like I said, we were trying to emulate the winning formula that Cash Money created, and who hasn't tried to emulate that, you know what I mean? And what's dope is, you know, I had the equipment at the house. I was doing the corporate thing a lot at that particular time, you know, making sure that I made ends meet. So people would be at my house all the time recording, you know what I mean? I provided an opportunity for people like Jay Reezy, people like Paperboy, a lot of the different artists like Easy Red, Jovi, you know, times when motherfuckers weren't doing good for themselves, you know what I mean? I provided an opportunity for them to do what they love and what their passion was in music. And you know, when I fuck with you, I fuck with you the long way, you feel what I'm saying? And these artists that I still fuck with to this day, almost everybody that's was in Money Vault, I fuck with to this day, almost everybody that's there, you know what I mean? And that's big and important to me, is that longevity, you know what I mean? And Jovi Jov is definitely been in the game. He's worked with all kinds of people. I mean, we've seen all of the heavyweights right now in different videos from 10 years ago, you know what I mean? And I want to play a video, and the video is Hitman, B-Lover, Reezy, and Jovi, and the song is called 7 Digits. And again, just showing you how everybody fucked with each other at this particular time. This is, what is the time frame? 2011. Like, I'm telling you, a lot of shit was popping off in that time frame. Check out the video 7 Digits.
Hitman beat.
They say my flow is fire, know my shit lava, huh? Big bread, big cheddar, bitch, I'm Papa John. 6 hoes with me, let's have a top-a-thon. I get them wet, then rock they boat, that's that I'ma style. Chained up, thinking about getting some brain, yep. Roll it up, blowing on stank, yep. Pulled up, sipping on drink. I'm leaning, but crack another swisher. This lean got me verified. Gon' check my Twitter. Gotta pay me and my niggas every time I rock a show. Gotta pay me in 7 digits every time I rock a show. We ballin' like the Pistons when Ben Wallace had a fro. We take the mating niggas and we throw 'em out the show.
They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. No, I don't sweat them bitches when they call, I text them bitches. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits. They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. I bought the group just to let your bitch give me neck up in it. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits.
Before I rock the show, you know I gotta blow. Before we hit the dough, we hit the liquor store. Ran out of weed, had to get some more. Promoter keep calling, better have my dough. I know I'm late, shit happens. When we hit the stage, it's magic, classic. You niggas fake Visa, plastic. I keep them hundreds in my pocket right next to my chapstick. Bitch, I'm a flexer, your girl, I never text her. Every time we do that check up, she give a checks up. Next up, that's us, bitch. What? Killing the game, and you can take two in the gut.
They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. No, I don't sweat them bitches. When they call, I text them bitches. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits. They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. I bought the group just to let your bitch give me neck up in it. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits. They see me out, I'm grinding, flow high, play the beat, and I fry it. When I pull up to my show, bitches see me and start crying. Most you niggas just be rhyming, but I does it cause I do this. Take the brain off that coupe, press the gas and then go stupid. Doing donuts on them hoes, then I stop, park that bitch. Hop out flyer, then that carpet with a Latin on that bitch. Pussy magnet on my wrist, bet them hoes love my watch while I'm fucking all her friends. Yeah, my hoe was down to watch. Bitch, I hustle around the clock. Yeah, I grind 24/7. I'm flying in that Porsche. My top drop like 911. Hoes, no, I do not sweat them. Suck my dick, I just might let them. I'm Jovi Jov, that bag, I get it right, bitch, I'm a legend. They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. No, I don't sweat them bitches. When they call, I text them bitches. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits. They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. I bought the coupe just to let your bitch give me neck up in it. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits.
Jay got me feeling like I'm Conan. These bitches looking at me like, oh my gosh, I am so horny. Follow me, I'll give you the D, baby, exactly how you want it. I'm trying to give me some head and I'm not worried about no feelings. Ask Dr. Shows in my kids, girl, I am gelling and I come from LB, baby. In me there is no trickin'. Put extra bait on my hook. I'm posted as I'm fishing. I felt her biting, so I reeled her in out the ocean. Now a nigga chillin', the game I'm never spittin'. Let me check your steezer, put you up on something different. Told the ladies come back to my house and we can kick it. Then I said what's up with some head in that pretty pussy.
They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. No, I don't sweat them bitches. When they call, I text them bitches. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits. They say my flow so deadly, deadly like weapons, isn't it? They ask what is the grinder, bitch, I'm the definition. I bought the coupe just to let your bitch give me neck up in it. Before I rock my show, pay me in 7 digits.
This one, songs was expected to be long. When motherfuckers' attention span was just a little bit longer than it is now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hitman. Shout out to Jovi Jov, Reezy and B Lover. They did their thing. You know what I mean? And one of the first cats that I came out here that I heard about, that I seen with promotional materials when I first came out here, was, he went by the name of Little Will at the time. And Little Will, you know, if you needed to get some trees at the time, he was the man that you wanted to see. If you wanted to get into the studio and get some studio time, he was the man that you wanted to see. You know what I mean? If you needed some production, he was one of the men that you wanted to see. You know what I mean? He was doing his thing. He changed his name to Willie 725. Became a big-time entrepreneur in the sense of he's got his hands in anything musically that you can think of, you know what I mean? And he did a song, and this song, let me see, this song was December of 2011. I told you 2011 was popping. This particular song, what I want to show is, again, some of the favorites of people being together doing music. And one of the cats that's in this video, he used to go by the name of Young D. Young D now goes by the name of D the Future. And D the Future, shout out to him, showed me a good time at Crave last night. If you know D the Future, he's over there hustling and busting his ass for us, you feel what I'm saying? all of the artists that was in the house last night. You know, Yauda. You had all the ATM family that was in there. You had the G Boys that was in there. You had Bay Blue that was in there. I mean, you name it. There was a lot of cats that was in there last night. You know what I mean? And they was all showing unity, even though everybody was from their sides that they're from. You know what I mean? Everybody was having a good time. Again, Rosie was in there. What's happening, Rosie? You know, there was a lot of people that was in there, and it was all love, especially when Yauda made sure that the DJ started playing some local stuff. And once that local stuff started popping, you see all the different sections just getting to it. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. And so this particular song right here, D the Future, again, used to go by Young D, Jovi Jov, Rugarico, and Little Will, who now goes by Willie725, one of the hardest working men in the business. Who View TV. If you need a visual, he's definitely the man that you need. If you need photos, he's definitely the man that you need to see. He's been doing his shit a long time for Vegas, like a long time, and he doesn't get his flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and just show this connection here as well. Home team, man, home team. Let's get it.
Fuck them bitches, cause I'm chasing after Benji. Yeah. Benjamins, 10 of them, don't that make a stat, right? And I got like 10 of those, my cash right, get that right, I'm that nice, boy, I'm dope like that white, put me in a crack pipe, boy, my flow cold like that ice, black ice in my chain, boy, and I'm good from long range, boy, she a mind freak with that brain, boy, and I beat that out that frame, boy, I'm swerving as I lane change, I just fucked your main dame, she was so well when she stood up, man, I thought that rain came, I eat that pussy like Raging Canes, but sorry bitch, you can't stay tonight, I'm about to hit the club, it's ladies night, and the boy Jovi Jov is what the ladies like, yeah, I know my flow crazy nights, had some crazy nights with some crazy dykes, I do you beat wrong if you make it right, you say Jovi nice, I say you're right,
Young Reek, I'm back at it, chrome heats with them black jackets, press the white up and backpack it, I rose the price of them crack addicts, fast traffic, paper chasing, them peas love me, them gangsters waiting, I hate debating, Frankie staking, pick them up, carry them to the weight for hating, fuck boys don't wanna go to war, like I never won one of those before, like I never put them in a hole before, I'm in a building now, close the door, soldier ball, vague army, every real nigga in the vague know me, custom made for this game, homie, my soul burning, pray for me.
Detroit animal, party where they sin, California Kush, I be smoking with the wind, riding in the range or I'm cruising in the Benz, and I'm chilling with your girl and I'm drinking with her friends. Polo boots, D fitted pound, cash flow. Oh yeah, D with it, yeah. Polo draws. She said D with it. I said what's good. She said D. Keep a fat one rolled up. See it's different when you got it. Smoke an ounce, sell an ounce. I just did it off for profit, man. She bad, and I wonder what she poppin'. She bad, but I guarantee she will for these dollars. 8,000 in my pocket. I kept 2 in my Gucci wallet, and her girl like, girl, he got it, and she like, okay, I swallow, and I'm like, you need to stop it and let me plug it in your socket, and I'm about to make it flood, so you can go and mop it.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a super duper fast, spend this bitch with a Benz, I'm the man. I get my cash right, then I smoke my medicine, my bad bitch, I use a Jolly Rancher, and it's better when I'm double cupping, switch, swerving through my city streets. The niggas got me once, so now I always stay with him. I'm a businessman, I'm about my business, always by my cheese. And in my head, they all peons, and I'm above what they speak, and I'm above what they think, and I'm above what they doing. I've been doing this about 10 years now, motherfucker shit so fluid. Like nigga, just do it. Hold up, that's a little bit played out, but I stay with a pen, I can murder one just in case a nigga really gotta air it out. Circle.
Yeah, classic. Like I said, tonight on Independence Day, we're celebrating Jovi Jov, his contributions to the hip hop scene here in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? That was toward the end of 2011. That was Ruger Rico, D the Future, Jovi Jov, Willie 725. You know what I mean? And Money Vault was really like had Ink Junkie was one of the songs that was really buzzing, and that had Dizzy on it. It had Easy on it and Jovi on it, and I want to say Reezy was on the chorus. And then there was Hakuna Matata. That was another one that was being played a lot in the clubs. And whenever Ink Junkie, Hakuna Matata, when those songs were performed, people were going bananas in the clubs. Those were songs that at that particular time, everybody who was out in the clubs were fucking vibing to that shit big time. You know what I mean? So, Capo, which is one of the coldest at the time, was one of the, and I wish he was still doing his thing, but he's onto other things, and you know, always love from over here, and a lot of us, you know what I mean, we got a lot of love for you, brother. And he got the opportunity to do a song with the late great Nipsey Hussle, you know what I mean, and this is when we were at our peak. And when I'm telling you that Nipsey and him, you know, Nipsey heard about him, heard about what we were doing, and you know, he wanted to do a song with Capo, and so that shit was hooked up. We made it happen, and everybody involved, you know what I mean, came out with a dope ass product, and I want to be able to show you that. This is Capo Young. It's not a video, it's just a song, but this is Capo Young and the late great Nipsey Hussle. It's called Blake Griffin. Check it out.
Yo, it's Capo Young, presenting you with Blake Griffin, featuring the big homie Nipsey Hussle. Show the youngin' a lot of love. Check it out. Vegas, LA, Capo.
Yo, Capo, what up, nigga? Neighborhood. All money and shit, nigga, you already know. Look. Big money, I'm about that. Grown man, no handouts. Hating on my cash route. That's when I pull the blam out. Fuck fitting in, I stand out. Can't spell well, can't count. Bitch ass niggas is Daisy Dukes, aka assed out. Cashed in and I cashed out. Sloss and Ab, go ass bout. Had Rolexes and Cuban links before the police ran in Black Sam house. Bulletproof, 7 Series, T-tops on the eyebrow. That Mac 11, 2 clips together, one in the holder, 6-5 shots. Niggas wanna beef shit, why not? 60 Street, that's my block. Hope floats, but them shells hot, so don't come round with no fly talk. I flip some shit, slide off. Pancake niggas, I'm IHOP. Look, Louis belt, Dickie shorts, that's the type of shit I rock with a bad bitch in a Benz drop. That's the type of shit I got. Whole court and street, don't call cops. Point blank, nigga, no pop shots. Ask the question that nigga did, and I trademark. I'm like, yop. Ask the question that nigga did, and I trademark. I'm like, yop.
City on my fitted, riding around my city. All I know is get it. All I want is digits. Pay me for my time, or pay me no attention. Dunking on these niggas. I think I'm Blake Griffin. City on my fitted, riding around my city. All I know is get it. All I want is digits. Pay me for my time, or pay me no attention. Dunking on these niggas. I think I'm Blake Griffin. Hopping on my shit and can't help the fact that I'm fly. Represent that city where that strip is where they reside. Vice cops to them young P's, stay away from them sets. I'm young as fuck, can't get in the club, but you can give me that check. Shit, shout out to Nipsey, ain't even had to do it, but he represent the struggle when young niggas need influence. Like everybody the best, everybody a G, but what happened to niggas making sure everybody gon' eat, huh? I'm Blake Griffin jumping from the line, and the young Steve Nash, how a nigga dropping dimes. I'm in the fast lane, niggas wanna drop a fine, but I'm too advanced, I've been popping since 9, nigga. I go hard. Better ask your bitch. They gon' tell you Capo similar to a brick. But I'm alley-ooping to my niggas in the city. If you going hard in the paint, dunk the bitch with me, City on my fitted, riding around my city. All I know is get it. All I want is digits. Pay me for my time, or pay me no attention. Dunking on these niggas, I think I'm Blake Griffin. City on my fitted, riding around my city. All I know is get it. All I want is digits. Pay me for my time, or pay me no attention. Dunking on these niggas, I think I'm Blake Griffin. I may be inside, but a nigga outstanding. Just a young rocket, fly without the landing. Spit hot shit in the studio tanning. Tell them that somebody better pay tons like Manning. I ain't nothing like them others. Put that on my mother, even put that on my daddy at the time he broke the rubber. Take your girl from you, I'm bad for all brothers. And heart surgery's the only time I ever love her. It's the C-A-P-O, LV's D-Rose. Niggas just copy, first name Kinko's. Going hard until they call my number like bingo. And throw your girlfriend speed balls like I'm Pete Rose. You ain't got a G-Pass, I pass with my G-Ass. Never rode a G5, but present in the G-Class. It's a couple things that you ain't trying to see, that's copper on the beat or hustle in the ski mask. City on my fitted, riding around my city. All I know is get it. All I want is digits. Pay me for my time, or pay me no attention. Dunking on these niggas, I think I'm Blake Griffin. City on my fitted, riding around my city. All I know is get it. All I want is digits. Pay me for my time, or pay me no attention. Dunking on these niggas, I think I'm Blake Griffin. Capo, hustle, Blake Griffin. One take, shit easy.
Yeah. That was one of those classics to me. As far as, you know, that was like our high right there when Nipsey did that song with Copper, you know what I mean? And we continued to ride the wave and everything else. And it was funny, I forgot about this video until I saw it. So somebody who was recently on Code 7, again, shout out to Tizzle and shout out to Skinny for doing your thing and uniting the city, brothers. We appreciate everything you do, man. But as far as, what was I saying about Code 7? See, this is what high-ass moments happen. Let me just look at something that will bring me back. I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. I'm going to watch this back like, you dummy. You should have said that. Anyway, you know, at the particular time when we're doing all the music and everything, we're at a high, you know what I mean, as far as the music is concerned. And, you know, then little shit started falling apart, you know what I mean? And what we created, you know, I remember what I was going to say. Recently, I'll get back to that. Recently, Code 7 interviewed this person, and this person has done for many, many years, has done a lot for promoting, for marketing, just like whether it's a barbershop. Like, he's the ultimate entrepreneur, and I know he's going to be running for mayor in North Las Vegas. And shout out to Twix. Twix has been doing his thing for a while, you know what I mean? Twix put his hand in rapping as well, and I forgot about the video, but I remember the video because I was there. And this particular song, we did it at the strip club, and I want to say it was at Palomino, if I'm not mistaken. We did it at the strip club. Again, it's DB, Jovi, and Twix, and it was off of one of Twix's projects. And Hitman is the producer of the beat, and this is like 2012, you know what I mean? We're, again, still at our peak at this particular time, but, you know, some different shit is starting to happen where you're starting to kind of see the fall of Money Vault. And but at this particular time, Twix and Jovi and DB, we had a lot of fun doing this. Shout out to Lonnie. Lonnie had a different company name when he did this in 2012. Real House is what he has now, but Lonnie's the one who filmed the video and shit like that. And like as I see in the video, it's all coming back to me. But again, I'm teaching you a little history lesson on everybody who's involved. There's some new projects that's coming, so I want you to get familiar with them, and I want you to know that yeah, they might be new to you, but they're not new to the contributions that they put toward the Las Vegas hip-hop scene. You feel what I'm saying? So let me get into this. This is Twix, Jovi Jov, and DB. Check out the video.
Yeah, I've been seeing you sit down all night, you know what I mean? All night. You know, cats are trying to holler, you know what I mean? You putting the brakes on them, you know what I mean? But you ain't seen me yet, so let me tell you something quick.
Hitman beat.
You the baddest bitch appearing, I'm the realest nigga. So if you ain't fucking with me, who you fucking with for really though? I mean for really though, I know I'm sounding cocky. Looks like she needs a break, so you can't stop me. I could've said the better line, but I'm on my fourth shot. Gotta catch a nigga at a better time. And the DJ is playing our future song, so get your ass off the stool with that future thumb. Plus you got them Louis on your toes, make them useful. And I got that Gucci on my soul, so we're mutual. I got fantastic chatter, my chatter's fantastic. I got a flag, yeah, flabbergasted. I'm all about my principle like Steve Harvey. Get it. See them niggas hating, they the Tea Party. Get it. And I'm a Democrat, Bill Clinton, still chillin', you still sitting, I'm still spittin'. Let's go.
And I ain't never met nobody like you. And I've seen a lot of bodies from what I do. I'm not lying, know that I ain't defying, and I'm just trying to kick it with you. We can dance to your favorite groove. Put me in a trance with your favorite groove. I mean all night long. But she waiting, debating for a favorite
My shades on, my eyes low, my mind blown, I'm gone. Drink up all that Patron, she don't got panties on. This bad bitch from Cali with Kush, cause she blow that. Her stomach is low fat and her ass is so fat. I need that, believe that. Fuck once, then I leave that. Her friend is a freak and she's here for the weekend. Ain't no going back, going back. When you gone off that pill, then she throw it back. Then she go hard for real. Yeah, this must be her favorite shit. Tell by how she shaking it. She make it drop, then make it live. Later on, I'ma have you naked, bitch. Now make a wish, I'm a star. Real dark tint on the armor car. Bring your friends, I fuck them all. But they all gotta swallow when I bust it off. Now swallow my whole dick. You blow dick, you whole bitch. Young, rich, and focused. Fly boy, you know this. Fly boy, my wings on. Bitch, this your thing song. She fucked me while dreams on. And then I put my team on.
And I ain't never met nobody like you. And I've seen a lot of bodies from what I do. I'm not lying, know that I ain't defying, and I'm just trying to kick it with you. We can dance to your favorite groove. Put me in a trance with your favorite move. I mean all night long. But she's waiting, debating for a favorite song.
She asked me what I do in my spare time. I told her all I do is my spare time. Dollars make sense, so I'm hella smart. You wanna holler at a pimp, come get a hell of a start. I won't put you on the track, I'm gon' put you on the map. We gon' get 100 racks. And my Gucci voice, but I'm a Las Vegas nigga, and we be betting nigga. I'll bet that Gucci moist. Put that on your 5-teamer. I got that 5-beamer. I confess you the best that I've seen up in this motherfucking club, in this establishment. You wanna talk about you at the right establishment? Yes, I did. You got confidence in the strong way.
I ain't never met nobody like you. And I've seen a lot of bodies from what I do. I'm not lying, no denying, defying, and I'm just trying to kick it with you. We can dance to your favorite groove. Put me in a trance with your favorite move. I mean all night long. But she's waiting, debating on her favorite song.
Yeah. Twix, Jovi Jov, DB Dollars. Now that's 2012, you know what I mean? And I remember the video, and we had a lot of fun filming that video. Obviously, you could tell we had a lot of fun filming that video, you know what I mean? And I could tell by some of the people in the background when Jovi was rapping that this was at about the time where, even though DB was there, we were kind of going our separate ways, you know what I mean? To this day, I still fuck with DB. Obviously, to this day, I still fuck with Jovi Jov. You know what I mean? To this day, I still fuck with Easy Red. You know what I mean? A lot of them motherfuckers I still fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? And it's family. And but at this time, because I remember TBMG, the Better Music Group, yeah. At that particular time, Jovi was kind of getting shit started and hit like his own thing, and that was because we decided that you know, we had to kind of get away from some of the fuck shit, because let's be honest, there was a lot of immaturity and lack of discipline all the way from, you know, the OGs, including me being one of those OGs, down to, you know, all the youngsters that was in there. And because, you know, egos was in the way as well, because business wasn't necessarily being handled the correct way, you know, the demise of Money Vault as a collective ended up happening 2017 in June. Unfortunately, I ended up losing all of my pictures of my kids and all of the Money Vault music and all of everything. And I've been trying to see if anybody and everybody had some of that music, because if I do ever get my hands on it, I will load it up so everybody could hear that particular project, because it was some of the hottest shit. You know, TDK was kind of like the A&R that was there. Papo was, you know, he was doing PR and graphics and shit like that. Shout out to Papo. He's got a jiu-jitsu business that he's applied a lot of shit that he's learned in life. He's definitely somebody who got his shit together. Jovi Jov is definitely somebody who got his shit together. This man has his own business training people, and as we're about to see, and you saw that he takes his shirt off all the time. I wasn't lying. You know what I mean? He ain't never been ashamed. He was skinny buff back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? Skinny buff is what I would call it. And now he's like super buff and pause, no homo, as you know the youngsters say. But I'll speak your language with you. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to get into a track that he did with West and Dollar. And I want to say it was produced by Hitman. I could be wrong, but I want to say it was produced by Hitman. And this was like 2015 time frame. Again, Jovi Jov has worked with, and I know West would have nothing but good things to say about it. I bet you everybody who has worked with Jovi Jov in the city, from Dizzy Wright all the way down, will tell you about this man's work ethic. He gets in the studio, you know what I mean? He is not one of those people who writes shit in phones or anything else. You know what I mean? He does his thing, and that's what I admire about his hustle, and you know what I mean, he's an entrepreneur, and it's dope. I want to get into, you know what I mean, so I don't just keep talking. I want to get into this video. Check it out.
$1 in a dream. Yeah. Where we at though? Yeah. West. I'm just counting those papers.
Hitman D.
I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap.
I'm back in the trap, I sent it to get it, she bringing it back.
Woo!
Pull up to the trap, the passenger's phone, yeah, that bitch is bad. I'm leaving the trap, and no Gucci nigga, I'm showing my ass.
Woo!
Get back to the trap, me and my niggas, we counting that cash.
I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the Mozzie. 10,000 in my pocket, my bitches is foreign, spectacular bodies. Can't act like you got it. My life is a movie. So try to play villain. My nigga, you die if you do it. And now you're not lying, a nigga will raise up that iron at you. Bullets will fly out the booth. Try to play king and I be like that bishop in juice. Real niggas is made to make moves. My bitches be out of their own. My grind is so valid that everyday holiday, homie. See everything that I got on is Louis or Ferragamo. I really be pimping these hoes. My bitch in the room getting dough. Sin City, my niggas we own. I'm fucking with Jovi and Dollar Sign. Southern Nevada, my home. Holla.
I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap.
I'm back in the trap, I sent it to get it, she bringing it back.
Woo!
Pull up to the trap, the passenger's phone, yeah, that bitch is bad. I'm leaving the trap, and no Gucci nigga, I'm showing my ass. Get back to the trap, me and my niggas, we counting that cash. Booking show dates in my Android, pulled up in a brand new tan toy. For my live show, Jovi need a band boy. In my Kevin Hart grown little man voice, Jovi is the shit, huh? Number 2, tell him I don't need the brakes or the roof. Jovi need a dealer and max out the coupe. Go a couple rounds, she tap out in 2, then it's back to the trap, kinda stacks, yep. Yeah, Jovi go hard, no half step. Know there ain't a bad bitch, I ain't bagged yet. If you bet against me, that's a bad bet. Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Let her see the deep blue from a Learjet. Now she wetter than the water with her peer at. Like them boys in 300, I'ma spear that. Get paid everywhere I appear at. I'm sick, too sick, can't cure that. My sex drive crazy, baby, hear that? So the bitch give me head while I steer that. Then I give her back shots where a rear rat. Goddamn, all the neighbors gon' hear that. They gon' play this verse back, cause I killed that. I tell them bring the hook back, let me hear that.
I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap.
I'm back in the trap, I sent it to get it, she bringing it back.
Woo!
Pull up to the trap, the passenger's phone, yeah, that bitch is bad. I'm leaving the trap, and no Gucci nigga, I'm showing my ass. Get back to the trap, me and my niggas, we counting that cash.
I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap, I'm back in the trap. My bitches all bad, they stripping their horn. They bring that trap back, I bless them with foreign. They thought it was bad, just wait till I'm torn. So much for on, it look like I'm horsing. Grinding so hard, I'm trying to ride Porsche. Hey, but I'm back in the trap with a bitch on my lap. Tatted all low with my hat to the back. Blowing on cushion, I'm sipping on yak. My circle is small, watch how you react. Got shooters right here that kill like Iraq. Jump you and stump you and do you like that. I'm running with niggas that's dressing all black. That pull up in foreigns with choppers and mats. Hey, my bitch down that trap, niggas counting all this money. Hey, red bottoms on them flats, niggas counting all this money. Hey, just a young boss in the making. 365, 24/7. I'm at this shit all day, nigga. Salute. I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap. Woo! I'm back in the trap. 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 Woo! I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap. I'm back in the trap.
I'm back in the trap. I sent it to get it. She bringing it back.
Woo!
Pull up to the trap. The passenger's phone. Yeah, that bitch is bad. I'm leaving the trap, and no Gucci nigga, I'm showing my ass.
Woo!
Get back to the trap. Me and my niggas, we counting that cash.
West. Video done by Little Will, Jovi Jov, and Dollar. You know what I mean? That was some 2015 vibes, you know what I mean? And at this particular time, Jovi's definitely, you know, doing the solo thing. He's left the TBMG issue and definitely just was focusing on working on his shit, getting on all kinds of different artists. Some of the artists, I just had to write it down. Some of the artists that during this show that I've seen fucking with him is G Momo the Block Boy, like I said, Easy Red, Carlos Ferrar, Lonnie Love, who was a boxing sensation, you know what I mean? Shout out to Lonnie Love, always treated us right whenever he was around us, you know what I mean? Willie 725, Freaky Rio, you know, who's now Rio Rivas, Jazz, Ruger Rico, Hitman Beatz, D Cross, Dizzy Wright, West, you know what I mean? King Styles. I didn't even know until I was doing my research that I saw Styles in 2 different videos, and I've known Styles longer than I really like knew, you know what I mean? And that shit's dope to me too, and to this day I still fuck with King Styles. Shout out to King Styles. Sean Sloan, when he was a little kid, you feel what I'm saying? Fats, free Fats, you know what I mean? DJ TK, Amazing Jackson, you know what I mean? TDK, Smurf, Two Realists, D the Future, Twix. I mean, come on. I got a long laundry list of who's who in Las Vegas, and that's not even naming everybody. You feel what I'm saying? He's worked with so many people that I could go on, and we ain't got enough time to do that. You know what I mean? So at this particular time, the whole live show Jovi persona, you know, it's been there, but it really came to life, and he's got a video called A Live Show Jovi that you need to check out. Yeah.
Fuck these niggas stop, man. Took some time off, nigga, to make sure my daughter's straight. This shit changed, nigga. To that same little live nigga winning awards, killing shit in the gym. These bitches counting this change, nigga.
Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Hit the stage and they pay me for my live show. Hit the stage and they pay me for my live show. Hit the stage and they pay me for my live show. My Instagram name let you know I'm 5'4".
Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Grew up in foster homes, you know how my story go. Became a man and grew up to be the nigga you see. Sure they ride my dick like the way I ride on the beats. Fresh to death, I'm killing them head to feet. Get high, I stay with the tree like I'm a leaf. I'ma make a non-believer believe before I leave. I make a bitch get straight to the head just like a leaf. I'm about to do the dash in that Jaguar. That call, got a nigga driving like NASCAR. Hit the gas hard, took some time off to stack, y'all. I'm a dad, y'all. Now these niggas looking all nervous cause I'm back, y'all. Treat the beat like Kimbo Slice in the backyard. Tukey Williams out on the yard, my balls that hard. Niggas gon' rewind that back to hit that last bar. 80s baby mama was pregnant, smoking crack, y'all.
Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Hit the stage and they pay me for my live show. Hit the stage and they pay me for my live show. Hit the stage and they pay me for my live show. My Instagram name let you know I'm 5'5".
Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Tell the NFL I wanna do the next Super Bowl on that 50-yard line at halftime. At that time, they gon' watch me kill that shit. I'm talking flatline. Get a check cause I be rockin' with that mic stand southpaw, but I control it with my right hand fly boy. When I get dressed, I need a flight plan. Right in your bitch pants, damn, that's where I might land. Ooh. My jewelry cord is a bitch, flow cord like I brought the South Pole in this bitch. Bullets like icicles, don't get frozen this bitch. King Midas, rockin' all this gold in this bitch. And the bitches go crazy when that boy hit the stage. No shirt, dark shades like that boy Johnny Cage. In the club buying bottles and we buying by the case. On the road getting dope, fucking whores out of state. Tell them wait, I'm about to go the fuck off. Watch so bright it shine when the lights cut off. Hit her from the back, she felt it, then she tried to run off. But that bitch open wide when I'm about to get a nut off.
Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. Name a nigga liver than that boy Jovi Jov. My Instagram name let you know I'm 5'4".
As you can tell at this particular time, the fitness was something that was really crucial, you know what I mean? This is when Jovi started really, I mean, you could see in the video, he wasn't that skinny buff. He was starting to bulk up a little bit, you know what I mean? And that's, you know, where the early phases of Snatched by Jovi was developed, you know what I mean? And he's built it into a big conglomerate with all kinds of different clients that really believe in his regime that he does. And people see results, and he's seen results, and you know he practices what he preaches. He's the one that's up at 3-4 in the morning, you know what I mean? Not only at this music shit, but at his business, you know what I mean? Hitting those weights, training people, getting them ready for their day, motivating them, you know what I mean? And that's what's dope is the maturity, you know what I mean? It all takes us some time to get it, but the maturity that I told you we was lacking when we were in Money Vault. And of course, this is, 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, and we've been able to grow big time. So Jovi's been able to really have his business be successful. He ended up in about 2000, like I said, he's worked with everybody. So I want to say, 2016, 17, 18, he's doing more and more songs with Goliath Cruz. Shout out to Goliath Cruz. And in September of 2018, they released a project called Self-Sufficient. And in my opinion, I think that the people who heard that love that fucking project, real talk. And the people who haven't heard it really slept on it. I know when I was at Urban Necessities, and I don't talk about them too often, but when I was at Urban Necessities managing there, I made sure on that big screen, this is when they were at the fashion show mall, I made sure on that big screen that Self-Sufficient, the videos was played, you know what I mean? And it was just a dope situation to where their music should have been at the top of everybody's list for 2018. I promise you. Go back and listen to that project. It's available on all streaming platforms. Goliath Cruz, Jovi Jov, Self-Sufficient. I'm going to show you a video from that project. It's called On Our Own. And that was, again, from 2018. Let's get it.
We did it on our own, yeah. Risen to the throne, yeah. Hitting on my goals, yeah. Did it all alone, yeah. Did this shit at home. 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 We did it on our own, yeah. Risen to the throne, yeah. Hitting on my goals, yeah. Did it all alone, yeah. Did this shit at home. 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 Did it on my own every other day. New time zone, yeah. Shine like a light pole. Iceberg and Rich DiCaprio. My music spinning, I'm a music cyclone. She a 10 like the newest iPhone. Ball I ball, bitch, I feel like Michael. We the best, underline, no typo. Ooh, get money, I get paid. Bitch, I'm next, feel like Nick Cage. Currency, money, gotta exchange. Now I'm Armageddon with a jet plane. I'm LeBron in the playoffs. Bitch, we stay fly like a plane there and take off. I'm LeBron in the playoffs. Bitch, we stay fly like a plane there and take off. Talking business with the plugs on my line side. They money products on my line side.
What package do you want? Like, what package do you want? Nah, we only sell packages, big dog. What package do you want?
Time next week, right? No. Alright, y'all.
Hey, what's happening, mom?
How are you, gentlemen?
Self-sufficient.
Meet at location A.
Shit, let's get it.
Playing there and take off. We did it on our own, yeah. Risen to the throne, yeah. Hand on my goals, yeah. Did it all alone, yeah. Did this shit and all. 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 We did it on our own, yeah. Risen to the throne, yeah. Hand on my goals, yeah. Did it all alone, yeah. Did this shit and all. Did this shit and all. Did this shit and all. Did this shit and all.
You motherfucking right there, we did it, we did it. I'm blowing all this money, bitches blowing me kisses. I came from the bottom, so I know about the trenches. A couple years ago, labels ain't so no interest, but look, I still had a vision and I was still on a mission. I was cooking in that bitch, I turned the booth to a kitchen. Consistent and persistent, I get paid my percentage. Now I'm counting all these bands while I'm rocking Da Vinci. Now we selling out arenas, I pull up at Baldacina. Focus on the money, you can tell by my demeanor. Ballin' on these niggas like the Ogia, but arenas about to sign a shoe deal. Where Reebok, Puma, Adidas, ooh-wee. Gatorades on my line too, killing with this fitness shit, need a fitness line too. I'm a writer, so these artists gotta give me mine too. Now I'm getting paper every hook and rhyme I do.
We did it on our own, yeah. Risen to the throne, yeah. Hand on my goals, yeah. Did it all alone, yeah. Did this shit and all. Did this shit and all. Did this shit and all.
Yeah. Self-sufficient. Like I said, that project is available on all streaming platforms. Again, it came out in 2018. It's definitely a dope project. I know Jazz is featured on there. The shit is dope. So make sure you get that. You could always multitask and put that on your phone now and keep watching this. First off, I want to apologize if you're not getting the clearest picture. While we were watching this, I saw that the cable company is having intermittent problems, and it's been going on pretty much for the last 3-4 hours. You know, I normally give a clear broadcast, so I apologize. This is so important to me, you know what I mean, giving these gentlemen their flowers, that I wanted you to definitely see it in HD, and from what I'm seeing on my phone, it's not HD. So we're going to keep it pushing, you know what I mean. After that, Jovi decided that, you know what, it's time to really focus on Jovi Jov, the artist, and he did a song called Oh Well, and he did a video to that shit as well. And song's catchy. We had a lot of fun doing that video. I know my kids are in the video as well, so it's always cool seeing my kids. This video came out in March of 2020, and this is kind of the time frame where we started to pivot, and I'll tell you what that pivot was. Oh well, Jovi Jov. It's Independence Day, where we celebrate the independent artists every motherfucking Monday, live on Twitch at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Check out this video. Oh well.
Had to work my way up to the top tier. Work ain't put a lot here. RP to my niggas not here. All my old bitches mad cause they not here. Oh well, bag full of money, what we got here? Walking to the lot, spin a lot here. Yelling out thug life like Pac here. Hating niggas mad cause them niggas not here. Oh well, work my way up to the top tier. Work ain't put a lot here. RP to my niggas not here. All my old bitches mad cause they not here. Oh well, bag full of money, what we got here? Walking to the lot, spin a lot here. Yelling out thug life like Pac here. Hating niggas mad cause them niggas not here. Oh well, little nigga Jovi, I'm back now. Got all bad hoes in my background. In $1 million meeting when I sat down. And I walk into the club, no pad down. Oh well, fucking with my name, nigga Joe from Golali. Show up to the club for a check like Nike. Taking hoes, counting money, ooh, that excite me. Like me, no, there is no nigga like me. Pull up with your boo thing, oh, that's my new thing. Pull up in a new thing, Picky got a new rank. Fuck hoes, get money, all about those two things. Quit to tell a bitch, watch out like I'm 2 Chains. Hot like a blue flame, no shirt, fly kicks like Luke Kane. At the money, bitch, I'm running like Hussein. Boat bitch, all gold in my new chain. Tell the weed, keep it down, but it's too loud. In the spaceship, blowing out blue clouds. Different night, different city, rocking for a new crowd. Swear to God that my daughter made made me too proud. Swear to God that I get the whole spot litty. No lie, ain't shit they can do with me. Pocket full of hundreds and my hands full of new 50s. On the straightaway going like 250. Rubbing that bitch like Top Gear. RP till my niggas not here. Had to work my way up to the top tier. A lot of shit changed since I got here. Oh well, everything different now. Look at how I'm living now. Labels wanna hear me now. Fuck them, no, oh well. All my old bitches now, wishing they was still around. I don't want them bitches now. Fuck them all, oh well. Had to work my way up to the top tier. Working, put a lot here. RP till my niggas not here. All my old bitches mad cause they not here. Oh well, bag full of money, what we got here? Walking to the lot, spin a lot here. Yelling out thug life like Pac here. Hating niggas mad cause them niggas not here. Oh well, work my way up to the top tier. Working, put a lot here. RP till my niggas not here. All my old bitches mad cause they not here. Oh well, bag full of money, what we got here? Walking to the lot, spin a lot here. Yelling out thug life like Pac here. Hating niggas mad cause them niggas not here. Oh well.
Jovi Jov, the 5'4" bad guy, live show Jovi, you know what I mean? I'm giving that man his flowers, not because that's my brother, but because of the hard work that he's put in for all of these years, you know what I mean? We've been seeing his journey, you know what I mean? And this journey has been in Las Vegas this whole time, you feel what I'm saying? The artists that you are seeing and hearing him with are Las Vegas, you know what I mean? Some of your favorite artists right now, you know what I mean? And there's no better time than right now to give this man his flowers because they're well deserved. And at this particular time in March of 2020, we started saying, you know what can we do for the city with this pandemic? Actually, it was more April. With this pandemic really locking down the city, how can we do a project, really show what DJ DoWrong is about as far as the support that he has for the artists? And I said, but I want to make sure that we work together on that and that we get artists that both of us know to go with the flow. This is free promotion for him. We agreed that, Jovi and I agreed that we were going to take care of all the studio time, you know, and if they didn't have access to studio time, we were making sure that we, you know, took care of studio time. We were making sure that we took care of all the mixing and mastering, any of the videos and all that shit, you know what I mean? We made sure that we took care of all that. All we had to do is just get your participation artists, and they participated and they gave their best, and that's why they didn't see us coming, has had the success that we've had, you know what I mean? And we could have far more success if every artist that is out there would support the project. That's more people who get to hear what Las Vegas is about. With 25 plus artists that's on there, some of the hottest artists, and there's so many more artists that we're gonna get to on the second round, but this is the perfect time, you know what I mean? If you haven't heard it, give it a try. Like I said, I support y'all. Reciprocate that back to me. Support me, you feel what I'm saying? It is free. I've demonstrated that time in and time again. So with the project, you know what I mean? We've been able to do a few videos, and the first video that really set it off was Fuck Around. And Fuck Around is with King Styles, Jovi Jov, and Easy Red. Paperboy is on the beats, like I told you earlier, and we showed that beat battle with him and Hitman. What's dope is that's my little brother, and he fucks with me to this day, you know what I mean? When you're a real motherfucker, motherfuckers still want to fuck with you, you know what I mean? And real motherfuckers don't have to talk about it, it just happens. And that's what I surround myself with, is solid motherfuckers, you know what I mean? I don't fuck with nobody that's not solid, as Jovi Jov would say. And you're gonna learn about that real soon, you know what I mean? Let's get into our first video, Fuck Around, that really set this all off for the whole city. DJ DoWrong, Independence Day, live on Twitch. Let's go. I hope you're ready, cause we're coming. DJ DoWrong.
DJ DoWrong, King Styles, Jovi Jov, Easy Red. We don't fuck around, let's go.
I might fuck around and good by the whole day. She gon' fuck around and swallow my whole day. You don't fuck around, you don't fuck around. I'ma fuck around and pull her with the top down. Fuck around and dig her down like I'm fresh out. I don't fuck around, good by the whole day. She gon' fuck around and swallow my whole day. When it comes to the money, I don't fuck around. Got a bag waiting on me when I touch the town. I don't fuck around, no, I don't fuck around.
Blow bag with my bitch just to fuck around. She give me
happy in this every time we fuck around. She really down for the crown, she don't fuck around. Held me down when I was low, shorty stuck around. Put a rollie on her wrist, baby, bust down. Keep the 40 on my hip, I don't fuck around. Let her ride shotgun when we ride around. Yeah, I see you niggas hating cause we up now.
I'ma fuck around and pull it with the top down. Fuck around and dig her down like I'm fresh out. I don't fuck around. Good by the hoodie. She gon' fuck around and swallow my hoodie. When it comes to the money, I don't fuck around. Got a bag waiting on me when I touch the town. I don't fuck around. No, I don't fuck around. Let's go. Getting money out of town, I don't fuck around. On the Greyhound, oh, I'm out of state now. Just to do it, I might go and get the rape now. I gotta going up cause my niggas stay down. In my section, I got all my brothers lit. Them niggas hate it, but them bitches loving it. We getting money, talking all hundreds, bitch, fuck it. I'ma go and drop the roof for the fuck of it. I'ma fuck around and pull it with the top down. Fuck around and dig her down like I'm fresh out. I don't fuck around. Good by the hoodie. She gon' fuck around and swallow my hoodie. When it comes to the money, I don't fuck around. Got a bag waiting on me when I touch the town. I don't fuck around. No, I don't fuck around.
She gon' fuck around and swallow the whole thing. New pot, put that pussy on my nose ring. Let me fuck it, let me lick it, girl, with no string. When I'm done, mix my soda and my codeine, yeah. In that preem, bitch, I'm so clean. Booty mean, come and do it for the whole team. Rolling gleam, got me looking like a whole dream. Perk 30, fuck around and eat the whole thing.
I'ma fuck around and pull it with the top down. Fuck around and dig her down like I'm fresh out. I don't fuck around, no, I don't fuck around. I might fuck around good by the hoodie. She gon' fuck around and swallow my hoodie. She don't fuck around, no, she don't fuck around.
DJ DoWrong. I don't fuck around. No, I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around.
And that's what set it off. Fuck around. We don't fuck around. No. Make sure that you come this Thursday to support Jovi Jov. Let me make sure I give you the address. 4800 South Maryland Parkway, 9 p.m., July 15th. Vegas vibes, $20 unlimited hookah. You know what I mean? And vibe out to Jovi Jov. I can't wait, because live show Jovi is fucking back. Not like he went anywhere, but I know when we start rehearsing, like we started today, when we start rehearsing, oh shit, it's about to go up. You know what I mean? And that's that type of shit that I like. You feel what I'm saying? I love when I get to DJ and he gets to perform, and that's when he's in his element. You know what I mean? And he's got some shit for you. Live show Jovi will live up to the hype that I always, and everybody, if you've seen Jovi perform, I know you will agree, and I'm not hyping it up. Just ask your favorite rapper that's in town that knows Jovi Jov. He'll tell you, yeah, he gets it. He gets it in. He does. You know what I mean? Let's get into like. It's Misfit, Fast Money J, Jovi Jov, another video by the home team, Who View TV. I told you, Will, I fuck that shit up all the time. Let's get it.
DJ DoWrong. I like this. This one of them. Let's go.
Walking to the bank when I lie. BB's in the Cartiers, how I lie. Little nigga bossed up, how I lie. Got her biting on her lip, how I lie. Turn winter in the summer. If you like. Catch a flight, change the climate if you lie. Fuck around, bring your girl with you. If you like. Fuck you with my jewelry on if you lie.
Big trip, fly shit, Clark Kent out the phone booth. Pull up in my own coupe, the same go for the whole crew. I do what the fuck I like, rolling full of fucking ice. Cardi's with the BBs, diamond dancing in the fucking light. I like 20s, I like 50s, I like 100s, need it underlay. Ain't talking money, me no conversation, you gotta pay. Talking about them commas, okay, bitch, I'm on the way. You don't excuse me, Doug, getting bucks, I'm talking Tampa Bay. I can tell she like me on the low. Got her gagging on the dick like a chokehold. I don't like 12, motherfuck the popo. Getting money like my
how I lie. Nigga bossed up, how I lie. Got her biting on her lip, how I lie. Turn winter in the summer. If you like. Catch a flight, change the climate if you lie. Fuck around, bring your girl with you. If you like. Fuck you with my jury on if you lie.
Okay, now I just touched down in your city, I'm tryna nut up. She say you better fuck me good, I told her, baby, I'ma talk to that pussy till you say shut up. She say she wish a nigga would, let's blow the candles out. Talk to me, baby, talk to me nice. I've been tryna figure you out, say what you like. I'm tryna take a few trips, show you the nightlife. Boss, baby, say boss, baby, I'm that fly guy. Okay, now BBS diamonds, they dance in the light. Supercharger, I'm tryna charge up tonight. I'ma tell her what I like when we go to Dubai. The rollie dancing like the baby, she told me to buy the track, that's what she like.
Back when I lie. BB's in the Cartiers, how I lie. Nigga bossed up, how I lie. Got her biting on her lip, how I lie. Turn winter in the summer. If you like. Catch a flight, change the climate if you lie. Fuck around, bring your girl with you. If you like. Fuck you with my jury on if you lie.
Tell me what you like. Put these legs on your head, we be fucking all night. Understand I do not bite. Ain't no ordinary chick, so yeah, I would not fight. It be that pressure we smoking, that be my type. The diamonds your neck holding, it be just right. It's them trips overseas for me. Shopping the Caesars and anything for me. Ain't another nigga in the world, only you can knock it out like fight night on a fight night. When I lay this pussy on him, I lay it right. Now baby, tell me if you like what you like.
Walking to the bank when I lie. BB's in the Cartiers, how I lie. Nigga bossed up, how I lie. Got her biting on her lip, how I lie. Turn winter in the summer. If you like. Catch a flight, change the climate if you lie. Fuck around, bring your girl with you. If you like. Fuck you with my jury on if you lie.
DJ DoWrong.
Yeah. They didn't see us coming. Available on all streaming platforms. 18 tracks. 25 different artists from right here in Las Vegas. Thank you to everybody who participated in that. Feel free to post that. Remind your fans that you are on that project. You know what I mean? You would possibly retweet. Instagram, whatever fucking social media that you use. I'm sure that there's some people that you have respect for that you don't even know. You know me, you know what we're doing out here. Feel free to make sure that you repost that. You know what I mean? Let's get it. So I say and do this portion of my show for Jovi Jov to teach y'all, the history of Jovi Jov in Las Vegas, you know what I mean? And he's got a project that is called Group Home Baby that is coming out in August. The project is done. It's mixed and mastered. Videos are being shot right now for the project. Like, you don't understand what is about to happen to Las Vegas and the world, you know what I mean, with this particular project. This is a concept album in the sense to where it's going to be something that lets you into Jovi Jov's world that you've never been in before. You know what I mean? Group Home Baby, the title tells you that much. And I'm going to leave the show right here with playing Group Home Baby for you so you can hear what type of shit that we're on. And when I say we, home team all day, baby. When I say we, when Jovi Jov unleashes this beast, it's going to change the game. Mark my words. Group Home Baby. Appreciate y'all. Jovi Jov, I love you, brother. You know what I mean? I would have done this for you whether I knew you or not, because I know the work just being in these streets and being connected like I've been for all these years and seeing everybody grow to the artists that they are now. You are definitely one of those artists that's definitely on the up and up, and I'm glad to be part of it. You know what I mean? He's the Fresh Prince to my Jazzy Jeff. You feel what I'm saying? That's how tight we are. You know what I mean? Don't get it fucked up and don't get it twisted. Group Home Baby. Let's go.
Hello, Bobby. Come in and close the door, please.
Yeah, okay. How long do I have to be here, Evans?
It's Mrs. Evans, Bobby.
Look, you're a therapist, not my mama, Mrs. Evans.
Okay. Well, how are things at your new group home?
Weirdos and nasty food, what's new? And I share a room with 2 older dudes who think they tough. Yeah, we gon' see.
Okay, anger issues and...
Man, I'm not angry, I'm just in a damn group home. I don't know my parents, and I gotta talk to you about it. Man, I'm out.
He's gonna be a statistic.
DJ DoWrong.
Chef went crazy. Baby, I've been through a lot. Social worker said she care about me, tell that bitch stop. Baby, I've been through a lot. Social worker said she care about me, tell that bitch stop. Walked here, nigga, baby, I've been through a lot. So please don't never ask me why I chose to hit the block. I was frustrated, man, I hated in them group homes. Gang related, but we not related in them group homes. Every chance I got, I ran away from them group homes. Say they care, I swear they faking in them group homes. They don't even see a child when they look at you. They see a motherfucking check when they look at you. Man, I can't respect that, I came from where neglect's at. Shit. In my mind is where the stress at. Then they set up big events where they treat you like a tour. You meet 20 sets of parents that say they want them for, and none of them pick you. You like, damn, what's the issue? Even though you crying now, no one hands you with tissue. I was 5, nigga. I could've died, nigga. I was that young, thinking suicide, nigga. Fuck it. I'ma be a goon like Plies, nigga. If I want it, I'ma take it like it's mine, nigga. I was that young, that dumb. Mindset fucked up. Cause foster kids feel like no one's there to love us. No. The teacher said we dumber than the others. They said we dumb. And the judge gon' judge us cause we color racist motherfuckers. Baby, I've been through a lot. Social worker said she care about me, tell that bitch stop. Walked here, nigga, baby, I've been through a lot. So please don't never ask me why I chose to hit the block. I was frustrated, man, I hated in them group homes. Gang related, but we not related in them group homes. Every chance I got, I ran away from them group homes. Say they care, I swear they faking in them group homes. Young adolescent with a fucked up perception, cause the people violating were hired to protect them. Waking up from nightmares, it's over, but I'm sweating, I'm alive, but it don't feel like a blessing. Lord, please protect me from any weapon. Please. Well, I cope with all the pain and depression. Had to learn, you gotta learn from every L, that's a lesson. Hold your head, young nigga, keep stepping, you a stepper. Fuck that bullshit that they lecture. Stand tall against the odds and the pressure. It gets better every day, one day at a time. Can't wait to find a family I can say that is mine. Till then, I'ma go hard and show them I'm no bitch. Couldn't jump off the porch, I still had the porch lit. Didn't have a person in my life to support shit. Feels like my life's on life support shit. Whopped head, nigga, I've been through a lot. Talked about me every day, this shit would never stop. Said I wouldn't be shit, teachers told me that a lie. I flipped her off and told her, bitch, I'll meet you at the top. Baby, I've been through a lot. Social worker said she care about me, tell that bitch stop. Whopped head, nigga, baby, I've been through a lot. So please don't never ask me why I chose to hit the block. I was frustrated, man, I hated in them group homes. Gang related, but we not related in them group homes. Every chance I got, I ran away from them group homes. Say they care, I swear they faking in them group homes.
DJ DoWrong. DJ DoWrong.
Good night. Make sure you tune in next week. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all.
Where the baddies at? Where the baddies at? Let me know.
Do wrong.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Not attempt to change the channel.
Time to get busy, big brother.
You better answer, buddy. I wanna be a DJ.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah.
You on the baby. I'm Travis Scott. J. Cole.
Hey, what's up? It's Janae Aiko.
Yo, this the Guala Dizzy Right.
What's up? This is Lil Wayne right here, a.k.a. Weezy Baby.
It's your Ninja Rick Rock, a.k.a. the Northern Cali King of Slaps, a.k.a. Senior L Blaps Bastard.
What's up, world? It's your boy Chris Breezy right here.
DJ DoWrong.
DJ DoWrong.
DJ DoWrong.
DJ DoWrong.
DJ DoWrong.
I'ma get you high today.
What up, world? It's DJ DoWrong. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for 2 hours of the Just Ride, Just Grind mix on the hottest station on the planet, hot 7025fm.com.
Everybody just scream!